in it. That gummy.
God damn.
Are you kidding me? I don't know what you're. I have never seen a vending machine with weed.
Yeah, there's vending machine dispensaries. Yes.
Yeah,
You guys, I live here. All you guys here, I live here. I've never seen a vending machine with weed in it.
You need to live there harder.
We're trying to get them here.
That shit's AI, bro. We ain't got that shit.
Chaka, we're trying to get them here in New York, brother. Yeah.
We don't got them where I'm at. Central California.
Do you guys know about the Farm Bill? Out of curiosity.
Yep.
Farmville, the Facebook game.
No,
the
Farmville America.
Farmville too, damn it.
Yeah.
That's how I get down, fucking Alabama John.
That's what made it legal to buy weed from the gas station, and it's not weed. It's like Delta 8.
It's Delta 8, Delta 9, Delta 10 shit. Delta 10's got like 30% THC in it.
Well,
anything they can derive from hemp.
Have y'all heard about THCA, right? You know it's
everyone got it.
Okay,
but it's not legal in Alabama anymore. They changed the law just like
dude, hemp itself made me sick smoking it.
Have you guys heard about this New Amsterdam vodka?
Mississippi's decriminalized. I know.
Yeah,
it's legal here.
We go legal.
A buddy of mine that used to drink one of them every fucking night and then do some weird shit. I'm telling you right now.
What did your buddy do?
You don't need to air out my dirty laundry.
We were on vacation. We were on vacation one time, right? And he paid for everything. We were down in St. Augustine, Florida, on vacation. He drunk one of them motherfuckers. He get one every night and drink every fucking bit of it. We went to I was sober, so we drove down and got something to eat. Right?
Liar.
So,
liar. You were sober, bro. You drank a whole bottle and you were sober?
No, listen, Chaka. Take the tinfoil off.
He did this, and that's why he called you out.
He drunk the whole fucking thing. I was sober, so I drove. Anyway, we ate and shit, and there was this little kid there. She's probably, she was probably a teenager, but she was.
Whoa!
She had some issues, mental issues. But anyway, this dude, it reminded me of his daughter that passed away. This dude starts freaking the fuck out, talking to the little girl, and all the people are looking at him like a fucking pedo. I had to literally get this man away from the table because he had drunk so much, crying and talking to this girl before they called the fucking police. So I say he did some weird shit when he got drunk. He did some weird shit. He didn't mean no harm, but that's not the way they were fucking looking at it. That's for sure.
So
I know we're talking about Epstein tonight, but fuck. You know,
if you're new to the channel, this is sponsored by New Amsterdam vodka. It makes you do some weird shit.
They make good gin. They make good gin. Their gin is decent.
But yeah,
that's crazy.
Holy fuck, man!
Nothing bad happened, but they were. It's one of them awkward. It's one of them awkward situations. And for what?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
You feel bad because you're a pasty, powdery motherfucker. That's
that's true. That's
pasty and powdery. Hey, have any of you guys? Okay, so I'm 44. Back in the day, I used to get these raspberry filled powdered donuts.
Raspberries.
They taste like schnozberries. But they're powdered donuts, but they got raspberry filling. They finally came back to Costco. It's been fucking 13 years since I had those, and they finally came back.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Has anybody had those? I used to eat. Okay, so my childhood snack, like when I came home from like fucking, I don't know, 5th, 6th grade, I'd come home.
Like the little tarts.
They would give me these raspberry filled powdered donuts and ranch Doritos with Frito-Lay nacho cheese.
Well, I'm hungry as fuck now.
Dude, that was my favorite. So they finally sell them at Costco. That's a shit. I was so excited. I ran in that motherfucker. I was like, "Move, bitch!"
So you got some. So you got some right now, right?
Get out the way.
If I just gave a story about that, of course I don't have none right now. I ate those motherfuckers.
You don't.
Yeah, well,
you don't sleep on that, Shaman. If you got them, you eat them.
You could have took a
There's-
fucking photo. You could have bought extra. You know,
They were full of gluten. Full of gluten.
you could pull them up and then share the screen so we all know what you're talking
That's
about.
why Shaman's so bitter.
There was so much gluten, Shaman would just break out. I don't know what happens, Shaman, when you have gluten.
He
break
just
out in
dies.
hives.
No,
You die
my
and resurrect.
my receptors and my intestines die off permanently.
Permanently.
Yeah.
They don't just take a nap.
No.
So he dies.
He dies.
There you go.
We can't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So keep
anyway.
laughing, you motherfuckers. Keep fucking laughing.
Shaman,
You
don't eat donuts.
insensitive sons of bitches.
Charlie, if Shaman accidentally eats gluten and dies, you got to be my new co-host.
Yeah, Shaman, if you eat these donuts, you will die happy. I'll tell you that.
And then Charlie's my new co-host.
We're gonna keep the gluten away from him, and I'm still gonna be unofficial host. Okay, how about that?
I shit you not though. I shit you not. Right before we started the stream, I found a gluten-free donut on the floor.
What do you mean?
I didn't find it. My dog found it. My dog found it, but
and he took it from your dog and was like,
even his dog would need the gluten-free donut.
No, I'm debating on it. It's one of the cinnamon sugar ones, and
probably gonna still taste good.
Dude, you started the sentence with "my dog found a cinnamon gluten-free donut on the floor." I'm thinking about eating it. Where are you in life?
I'm in my room.
He's already made the decision. Steve, he's
Hey,
already made the decision. He's gonna eat it.
I know.
Steve, I'm
he
not gonna
sounds
lie.
like he made the decision when he found it. He's just trying to justify it over time. I get that, but
Steve, you look nothing like your PFP, bro.
I know, 100%.
All clean shaven and shit. Look at, oh my
100%.
god.
Nothing
Look
like
at Adam Sandler to fucking boom.
Yeah.
we gotta pull that up. Let's see.
No, look at that. Look at that handsome motherfucker.
You got $1.
Stealing your catalytic converter.
Yeah.
Taking you out to a nice
Now
dinner.
you really look like
manager.
Who's the fucking guy I told you look like again? Terminator.
I can't remember.
Oh yeah,
John Furlong or whatever. Edward Furlong.
From Terminator 2, yeah, the kid.
Yeah.
Edward Furlong, I think it is.
So Alabama John, what do you usually do on your channel? You just hang out?
Yeah, usually I just get drunk and like talk to chat. Most of the time, that's what I. Oh, and listen.
I get drunk and ignore chat. That's what I do.
Usually near the end, I'll play guitar or banjo for like 4 hours.
What?
Really late at night.
You have musical talent, is what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yes. I play
saying,
if
coming
it's
around the mountain when she's coming around the mountain one time in
I can
5th
play
grade.
it.
Really?
Yes. Whatever. You like classic rock, you like country music, you like anything with a guitar, honestly. I can play fucking Yo Gotti on that bitch. But
Would
I'm just saying,
like to test them out?
Yeah, what give me an example. I'll show you right now.
I need some goddamn banjo in my life.
But it's got to be something. Hold on, it's got to be something that's very well known. You would hear on the radio. Something that if I Google the chords for, they'll just pop up.
Like Mini Men. Mini Men by 50 Cent.
Wait. If you want to play in Texas, you gotta have a fill in the band. Fill in the band. That's the song.
Alanis Morissette. You ought to know.
Shut the fuck up, Steve.
I would rather play Alabama. He's talking Lazy Jedi over here. Is talking one.
Yeah. Fill in the band. Let's do it.
If you're gonna play in Texas, is the name of the song.
Okay, that sounds.
I like how he said, "Give me any song," and then proceeds to narrow it down to his own song to play.
Yeah. Give me any song as long as it's these two.
Yeah, that's what.
All right, hold on.
Alabama.
Any song.
Listen, y'all pick shitty songs. That's what that means. Okay.
No.
If he can do it to
we got Harley Dad.
Ask him to play.
What up, Harley Dad?
Harley Dad, what up, homie?
Alicia Keys right now. All right, I'm telling you.
Hey, so before Alabama John, before you go on, this is Harley Dad right here. He's another friend of course, this is the Lazy Shaman Show.
Everybody's
Don't forget to
coming
like
out
and
to hang
subscribe.
out.
I'm a friend of
Harley
Shaman.
Dad. He's
I'm a friend of
another
Shaman.
good friend.
Fuck that lazy guy. Fuck that lazy guy. I am a friend of
How
Shaman.
dare you, Harley
What is
Dad? I
up,
love
all
you so
you
much.
motherfuckers? I love you.
He's-
What up, Harley
he's-
Dad?
He's
Okay,
another
Alabama.
person. If
Alabama's got a place.
Harley Dad, if you drop your link into Alabama John on Rumble,
What's up, Chuck?
his chat will see it. You know, it's
And go ahead and like and subscribe while you're there. You know, subscribe to the.
You gotta follow me. Maybe my dad will follow you. I don't care. That's literally self-promote as much as you want, brother.
Alabama John. If I
Nah,
look
that's-
on my
that's just
followers,
how I
are
fuck
you
you,
following me, homie?
Yeah,
Are you
bro.
following me?
If you chatted in my chat and I clicked on your shit, yeah, I'm definitely following you.
Fuck yeah.
So
Twisted.
I hate
iced
to
teas
interrupt.
and easy.
Put the
I hate
link
to
in my
interrupt.
chat.
I can only be here for a minute, but
Why?
sorry. Okay.
No,
Well, because I'm on my own
one
live stream.
minute.
I just
Only
had to
one
pop over.
fucking minute, Harley Dad.
I'm doing my own live stream right now. I'm live right now. So
Cancel it, bro.
Cancel that shit, bro.
Everyone's
Anyway.
The party is here, bro. Cancel
anyway,
that shit.
anyway, I just Shaman, can you full screen me? I just want to do one thing real quick, if that's okay. You
He's
don't
in
have
porn
to.
bomb.
obviously.
He's gonna show his dick.
I'm not gonna porn
Bomb
bomb.
incoming.
I'm
He's showing
showing
his
you
Harley
when
Dad dick.
Megan and Lazy have a baby.
Dude, I literally have had that fucking thing up on the screen. They didn't say shit about it. Look at mine. You can see the whole fucking picture, not just that.
I'm gonna throw up.
Look, bring
Dude,
up
that is
mine
so
there.
good. Yeah, I was
Lazy.
gonna say take me
Push.
off full screen. We're up beast because yeah, I
88
couldn't
miles per
do
hour.
the.
Don't ask Lazy. You better ask Shaman. You know Shaman runs shit around here.
Yeah, much
I'm
more.
not
Shaman,
really
thanks for doing that,
for
brother.
a minute. And they
Harley,
won't
are you
even
just gonna?
I love
Is
Are
she
you bouncing
giving
out,
birth or
bro?
solving a
Megan's gonna
math
shit a
equation?
brick, by the way.
Am I just
Megan
gonna
will
what?
shit a brick.
Are you bouncing?
All the
out?
detail, all the fucking detail, bro.
Get on over here, Harley.
am I-
Fucking hang out, homie.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
damn it,
gone.
Harley.
That motherfucker.
Mr.
He
James
wasn't ready.
Ottawa.
He
All
wasn't
right,
ready.
Jonathan.
Is
Hi everyone, it's me. Thank you for the live stream.
No, thank you for
All
being
right.
here, Jonathan.
And then he
We
said,
appreciate
"All right,
it.
everyone, thank you for saying hello to me. You all have a good one."
All right, Jonathan Logum boy. Sorry.
Did you see the next project? It's the oldest
I think it's
project.
Lagoon Bay. I think it's Lagoon Bay, like
yeah.
Harambe or whatever his name was. Harumba.
I think it's
Harambe.
Lagoon Boy.
Harambe.
71 Lagoon Boy.
Lagoon
Lagoon
Bay.
Oh, you got the twaddle with the twaddle backstage.
It's-
Correct us if we're wrong. It's
Lagoon Bay.
Lagoon Boy.
Yeah, that's where he.
How do we-
belongs.
how do we know it- How do we know it's really him backstage and not somebody
Yeah,
trying to porn
that's
bomb
the
us?
chance you take.
I mean, you let Alabama John up here and
Hey,
Oh, I told you he's fucking
hell
porn
no.
bombing us. He's fucking porn bombing us.
Hang on, let him cook.
Oh,
Let him
oh, it's a porn bomb.
Oh, look at that. That's even worse. That was even worse.
So much
Don't
worse.
Why is some guy dead on the screen, dude?
Lazy,
I tried to
you're
full
on to
screen him and it
something,
went
man.
straight to Lazy. That's funny. Where did Ottawa go?
What'd you do? Kick James for showing his nipples?
No. I mean, we should have, but we didn't. We don't kick
I mean, you had
anybody
it
for
coming.
anything.
We don't discriminate against nipples. We don't discriminate against nipples, okay, guys?
And by the
Also,
way,
nipple
Steve,
lift.
Mine are like
Steve-
this big. Like
Nipple
literally,
lives
my nipples
matter,
are this
okay?
wow,
Christ, man.
that's
Well,
pretty.
that's not your nipples. That's your areolas.
pepperoni.
Oh,
That's
teat teat,
That's nipple.
motherfuckers!
Those
Oh,
like this
teat
big.
teat,
Oh my
goddamn!
god, dude, look.
Crazy. I respect that.
I respect that.
Shout out
respect
to
that,
the
man.
big areolas and the
Is
out
Steve the
there.
Canadian about to
Yeah.
show nip right now? I can't tell, dude.
No,
Areola
no, just put my
lives
phone
matter.
down. Not
My-
going close
my,
up. I know it looks like it.
My dick has an areola.
In fact, I'll just get on my knees and I'm still head height with
You know-
everything.
You
My
sure
baloney
will.
has a first
You
name.
sure will. There.
Bro, how gay are we making this stream that you're getting on your knees right now? What the fuck are we doing?
And I'm
I
still
mean,
perfect head level. Look at that.
He
That's how
volunteered for
perfect
it.
I am.
He's like, I'm
be
Steve
fair-
Canadian. I'm about to get on my knees right now.
Yeah,
Look,
welcome to Jackass.
I mean, it was already.
Hey, look, you're almost Jedi's head right now on the
That's what I
background.
said. I got
Yeah.
on my knees and I'm
Almost.
the perfect level.
Almost,
Jedi, I'm coming
almost.
for that promotion, my dude.
Alabama
Steve,
John's like, what the
you're getting
fuck
banned.
just happened?
You're getting banned, Steve.
What did
Hi,
I walk
lazy.
into?
If I knew how to work StreamYard, you'd be
Yeah,
banned
I
right
feel
now,
like I
Steve.
need to
Come
go
here,
take
boy.
a bath.
Gay.
I gotta get some more vodka. I'll be right back.
Perfect.
Oh, it's getting gayer.
Or
Yeah.
get a drink.
Lazy, if you just shut up and opened up to it, I think it would go a lot easier.
Shut
You
up.
guys ever
Steve.
pulled
Hey,
the
Don't flex,
fucking
lazy. Don't
headphones out of your ears and the fucking little plastic piece sticks in your ear?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No.
And then
Just
you have to
happened.
push it back on there.
Yeah, I thought that
Push
shit
it
was gonna
real
go in my
good.
brain. I was like, I'm gonna hear these
push
guys
it real
forever.
good.
Push it real good.
All right, I'll be right back.
Push it real
You ever
good.
pushed it too far in where it starts making weird noises, but you can't pull it back out?
Me. She would come into the fucking
That's
chat
what
when I
she
got this
said.
on there. Fuck.
Oh, you gonna get got.
You saw nothing, Megan. Nothing at all.
I don't know what
Hey,
you're talking
Steve. Nate Dogg said you got a sick bike over there, bro.
Ah, thanks. Thanks, man. Which one? All of them are pretty sick, but
I don't know. Whatever you showed. Whatever you showed on there.
I'm putting those 24-inch wheels on the 3-wheeler I started 2 years ago. So that's going to be pretty sick.
I doubt
I
it.
love In the Pines, Cofield Hillbilly.
In the pines, where the sun.
Well,
never shines.
just for clarification, Megan, it's really mainly to fuck with Jedi, not you. But, yeah.
Megan,
Oh, is
come on.
Megan here?
Megan's here.
Oh, there she is.
We'll do it in a minute, Cofield.
Wait, why is it streaming on 4G?
Oh yeah, we playing some music. What we doing?
What do you guys want? Listens in my chat.
I would
I'll
take
play
like
whatever,
beef
dude.
at this point. Just
What do they
beef.
want in your chat?
I already said Alabama. Anything from Alabama, really.
Well,
I love all of that
Oh,
shit.
never mind. I just read your chat. I realized what you were responding to now.
What about
Yeah,
little?
In the Pines.
What about Little John and the East Side Boys Get Low?
Get low.
I
Get
could
low,
rap
get
it
low,
for
get low.
sure, but I don't know if I can play it on guitar.
Okay.
Oh, I bet your heart knows how to play it.
Fuck that. How about under? Hold on. Real shit. How about Under the Bridge? Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Under the Bridge, no problem.
Everybody fucking knows that goddamn song.
I don't care. I just wanted to hear it.
There's
But
nothing wrong with that,
That's
Steve.
fair.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Good song.
No, I know. That's Shaman said he just wants to hear it. That's
All right.
Good song choice. Good song choice.
All right.
Who else is feeling depressed right now? Let's fucking go.
I'm just leaning my chin on the table, you know, normal.
And I don't ever wanna feel
Like I did
like I did that day. So take me to the place I
And just for the record, Megan, I'm not using your image for shit, by the way. I didn't make that.
Yeah.
Damn it, Beast
Am
Mode.
I the only one that feels like
Make the damn thing.
way too exposed to the Red Hot Chili Peppers?
Honestly, moving forward. Like they think they're better than they are. Hold on, bro. But
All right, let's listen up, guys.
hold on, let me find. I gotta find the chords for it.
They will forever be like in the top 20 of the conversation for sure. But I feel like we heard so goddamn much of it between 2007 and 2015. I never want to hear a Red Hot Chili Pepper song again,
You know
to be
what,
honest.
Steve? Too much is
Sometimes
never
I
enough.
feel
But
like
that's not said with
never
hate
enough.
because
my
all of their
only
songs are great.
partner.
They never made like a bad song.
Sometimes
I can't
I
say that.
feel like
Lazy and
I'm
Shaman,
all
I'm sorry, but
alone.
I am
But we-
getting pretty drunk.
We heard way too much of it, though.
Let's go.
Chaka Super
The
Drunk.
city of
Getting there.
angels.
Alright, hold on.
Lonely as I am.
Together we
Together we
cry.
cry.
Alright, 2 seconds. It'll be
Who's
easy.
that? Alabama
Wait,
Bonds? Alabama.
I thought there was going to be a
I don't
band.
ever
doing that.
wanna. Go ahead, come on. Drop it right there.
Is there any way you guys can put the names up on the chat? That way we can see who's on the band.
Yeah, definitely.
See, that's what I mean. It's good music, But it was like, I feel like they just played it so fucking much. At least in Canada, it was every other song on the fucking radio.
Yeah, but it doesn't fucking matter because it's still good, bro. Just like corn's still
No,
good.
my ADHD
So
doesn't work
still
that way.
good.
So that means
It's like if you
Canada
eat
has
too many
2
hot
songs?
dogs, you don't want
So that
hot
means-
dogs anymore.
ADHD
Canada
like
has
that.
2 songs.
Kinder the
That's every
virgin.
other song.
But I'll never.
Hey, bro, you gotta tune it to 432 hertz instead of a 440 hertz.
That's
And
a
then go
G minor,
88
if
miles
you're
per
wondering.
hour.
Little more. You're at like 15. You need 13.
Steve has no clue what he's talking about. He heard that on the fucking Happy Days episode once, and
All right, let me look at this
Football.
shit. Big. Let me look at the chords.
He's got the chorus.
Anthony Kiedis is a football pedal.
Oh, this shit's gonna be easy as fuck. Like, is it K-Bud? Let me check.
I didn't know that. I thought he was a normal person, just weird.
Sometimes I feel like I don't have a partner. Is that right? Hold on. Sometimes I feel like my only friend. Oh, it's easy as fuck. Is a city
of angels.
of angels. Lonely as I am, together we cry. It's easy as fuck. I drive on the streets 'cause she's my companion. I walk through the hills 'cause she knows who I am. She sees my good deeds and she kisses me windy. And I never worry. Now that is a lie. It's easy.
Hell
I've
yeah,
never
dude.
heard that song, but it's not hard. It's
I
really
am
not,
not-
hard.
That's fucking
I'm not-
awesome.
I could not play any instrument.
I was going to say, you did better than anything.
To me,
Lazy
that was
plays the
lazy.
skin flute.
You did great.
Yeah,
That song stuck
skin
in my
flute.
head.
I'll fucking.
It took me a second.
Hey, what the fuck? Y'all better clap for that.
Hell yeah.
Like, you can't even really insult Lazy by saying he plays the skin flute when you see how talented he really is at it. So, I mean,
Yeah, I wasn't faulting him for it. I was giving him props.
Lazy makes the skin flute look like a bagpipe. I'll tell you that.
I've never played that song
Church
before.
finger.
You never neglect the bagpipe, okay, Sean? I mean, Chaka. You got respect its due.
you know what? I was going to say like a sciencey
gets a
joke,
sack-
and I
he
feel
gets a
like
sack,
the
and he's
panel's
like,
just not going to get it. That's a shame.
It's not a
What
shame.
joke?
We're a bunch of
Fucking
idiots.
twisted iced tea.
Thank you for saying it, Lazy. I didn't want to say it
Oh,
directly.
yeah.
I felt like it would have been a waste.
Ooh.
Ooh, puppy dog.
Oh,
Ruff.
Yeah, my little chihuahua. What you want, my Pomeranian? You little Pomeranian. I don't know what the fuck she wants. She just wants attention, I think.
She wants love.
Last
yeah.
time she wanted water.
You gotta take a shit,
She's,
bro.
she's tilting her head at me like, what the fuck are you saying?
He's
You gotta take a shit.
She took a shit right before we got on stream, though. I did it.
Like
I did
right,
that already.
right there. Did she shit right there, or she go outside?
Your dog
Outside.
is doing something, and your dog wants to be a part of it, so she wants you to come do something with it.
You know what my min pin's doing? My miniature min pin. So she's been trained all her life. She's 10, 15 years old.
That's wonderful when they get that old. That's awesome.
If I leave, like the other day I left, I made some badass smash burgers for all the
Oh, yeah, don't do that.
I left mine. Actually, it was I told you earlier my neighbor had a fire, so I went outside. I had half a burger left. That motherfucker jumped up on my chair, jumped up on the table, and ate my half a burger. I was like,
Oh.
I'm saving lives here, motherfucker. And you ate my burger. I need that shit.
Listen, this bitch, right?
Linda,
So
listen.
in the morning, I make eggs and bacon, right? And so I make a little extra just for her, and I put it on top of her food, right? Every day, every single fucking day. So one morning, I make this shit, and I give her a little bit extra and everything, and I lay her food down, and then I sit down, and I get like my bowl. I'm smoke a bowl. Now I'm about to eat my shit. By that time, she's already eating her shit. This is barking at me. Hey, hey,
Give me your
like she
stuff
wants.
Mhm.
Like now she wants to go outside, right? So I'm like, you know what? Fine, fine. You're not gonna leave me alone. I'll take you outside. So I get up and start getting ready to go outside. I turn around. She's eating the top fucking layer of my
Yep.
eggs.
100%.
No, bitch. No, bitch. You just fucking violated all kinds of trust and you ungrateful
Yes,
ass. No,
exactly.
no, 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 no. We are not
Dude,
friends.
I am right there with you,
I will
bro.
be back.
Like
I'm ready to
I've
take
gave my
y'all
dog
up.
everything, and then she goes and eats my food. I was like, I
I
wanted that
did.
half. You eat half a burger and it's so good, and you save it for later, and you go out and you do something. You come back in and your
Yeah,
dog ate your burger. You're like, are you fucking kidding me?
because the
Like,
way I do
are you
my
serious
eggs
right
is
now?
like I do scrambled eggs, but
With my
you know
bacon.
it's kind of like an omelet. So I layer it up so that the cheese melts in between. You know, so I
You
had
make an
like I
omelet?
have basically instead of like a double cheeseburger, I got like a double egg right there,
Yeah,
and she
Shaman,
just
you just
ate the
worked
top
your way
fucking layer,
around.
bro.
yeah.
You
You
just
put all
worked your way
that
around
all
to make an omelet.
you put all that effort into your food, and then your dog just like, I'm gonna eat this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, "Oh, cool, you prepared it on a plate for me this time instead of in my bowl. I appreciate
Yeah.
you."
Yeah. You guys remember Jeff, right? The first time I ever made the original chopped cheese sandwich, like with high quality steak, fucking everything. I went out to the
And he
garage to smoke
got
a
up there
bowl.
and ate the fucking thing.
He ate half of it. I put it behind the fucking toaster up on the counter, and he just jumped up on the counter and ate half of it. He like
Dude,
I
and chopped cheese. You put so much effort into chopped
That's what I mean. I
sandwiches.
got the freshest ingredients, the best. I watched a video from an old dude that made like some of the first ones. I wanted an accurate chopped cheese.
Fucking
And
dogs,
then I
man.
came in and it's like a sloppy fucking mess all over the toaster at the
Yeah,
back of the counter. And he's just covered in fucking, because the original chopped cheese had ketchup on it. So he
yeah,
looked like a bloody fucking mess. I looked at him. I, I don't know if you guys know the dogs, you could tell they have like a personality. He
yes,
knew why I didn't talk to him for the next like 4 days. I didn't say a
yeah.
fucking word to him. I was so upset. I was like, I'm either going to kill you or ignore you, and I'm going to ignore you. I'm sorry, dog. Fucking,
And they don't get it. That's the thing. They just
he
don't
looked
get it.
sad, and I
And
felt
I'm
bad.
like,
But
yeah, but
yeah,
they don't get it. They don't get it. I was like, did you eat my sandwich? And she's looking at me like, with fucking lettuce right here. I was like, are you fucking kidding
100%.
me?
And they don't quite understand how heartbroken you really are that
Yeah,
sandwich just fucking got fucked up. You're like, but that was
Ladies
no.
and gentlemen, we got F Joe in the
Ugh.
background.
Who's
Let's
F Joe? I
go.
don't know F Joe. I know a Kato,
F
but I don't know
Joe,
Shut
a
the
F
fuck up,
Joe.
Easy. What up,
Shaman.
dude?
You know who F Joe is. God damn it. You fucking.
But dude, I put so much effort in that sandwich, and my dog ate it. I was like, you fucking
Yeah, you know the
bitch.
heartbreak. Yeah, you don't want to kill
Yeah,
them, but you would beat them if you came any closer. So you
yeah. I
just
was like,
ignore
you
them.
disrespected me in so many ways
I'm
right now.
trying to get
You did it the right
home.
way at the beginning. Yeah, like you've
I'm
broken trust.
trying to.
Yeah, that was with the way you put it at first was the best. Yeah, you've broken trust. I can't trust you again right now. That's why you got to build
No.
that back up.
And then what did she do? As soon as I opened the front door, she fucking ran. And I was like, I gotta catch you
Mhm.
now. I gotta go
Jack has
run
said,
and catch
Jack
you.
has said,
Oh,
Right?
my
at least
meat
you,
goes in
at
my
least you had
mouth.
an empty stomach to chase him on.
Yeah,
Yeah. What
right. Yeah, he took care of it all.
what'd you say, F Joe?
I said, Jack has said, my meat goes in my mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
right.
meat that I made goes in my mouth, not
Mama.
yours, bitch.
But I did make
Exactly.
another
Nobody
one.
beats.
It's
It,
too
it takes
funny.
like 45 minutes to make, but it's so fucking good.
Dude,
Oh,
and I did a whole TikTok video of following the recipe and shit. It was my first chopped sandwich, and I'm like, and I had to go outside, and then she ate it. I was like, you are disowned right now.
You're going to a shelter, you
Right?
little bitch.
The next the end of the video is the dog at the pound. He had this coming. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'd have thrown that dog right on
You
the
know
ribs.
what you did.
But I can't because my kids love this
Cook
dog.
it
My
up.
wife loves
Yeah,
this
I'd never
dog.
actually
I'm
get
just
rid of
looking
my
at it like,
animal
you
over
got
that.
me, bitch. You got me.
But The animal gets silent treatment until I feel like I can trust it again. That's heartbreak right there.
I know, and it's so hard to like ignore your dog when they come up. They're like your only fan.
And they
I'm
look
like,
at you like they know, like, I fucked up, I'm sorry. And it's like, yeah, you know you did. You know.
Yeah. But they don't understand, like, I hold a grudge for a year. You fucked up, bitch.
Right? Every time you make a sandwich for the next 5 years, you're walking away looking at it like, don't fucking touch it.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking.
And the thing is, though, I know she jumps up on my chair and then onto the kitchen table. I took that shit in. She somehow moved her fucking big back ass and scooted the chair out enough to jump onto the chair, eat my sandwich, and then when I come in, just look at me like, I was like, bitch.
Yeah. They look at you like, oh, your chair was moved. So I went
your
up
chair
there.
was moved somehow with my big ass.
Now, see, I can't actually say anything right now. And this is no joke, but like if I'm eating my breakfast sandwich and there's bacon hanging out of my mouth, Carly will just lean over and pull the bacon out of my mouth and eat it. She's at the point now where she doesn't give a fuck. She'll put her, like, she just stares at me. Like, she's right here if I'm eating. Just fucking like, waiting. And then if I have a piece hanging out, she'll just, like, pull it. It's like, what? So all
if I'm cooking eggs or bacon, a little grease goes onto the floor, especially if I'm chopping onions. If I'm chopping onions and one little tiny piece of onion goes on the floor, they run and eat it. And then I don't know what it is with onions and my dogs, but they instantly
That's
puke.
why dogs are better than
onions
cats.
are poison to dogs and grapes, especially older dogs. You can give them liver failure with one piece of onion. So just
I don't
to
know why
point
these
out,
dogs come and eat this onion, but a little piece will, and I'll kick it under the counter so they don't eat it, but they'll put their face under it and they'll eat it, and they end up throwing up everywhere. I was like,
because onion and grapes are poisonous as fuck. That's one of dark chocolate, onions and grapes can cause liver failure almost immediately in a dog. So you really try to avoid it.
My dog is probably superhuman.
Well, your dog's probably like tried it enough that it's not going to die from it. But
well, my dog's from the streets, bro.
That's what I mean. Your dog's great experience. Yeah, your dog's been there, done that, so it knows what onion is.
Is that gonna kill me? I'll eat it anyways.
2 days later, dog's dead.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, that's depressing.
I was playing fetch with the onion.
What?
I was playing fetch with the onion with the dog next door, and he died 2 days later.
Oh, that would do it.
Did he have a note?
Alabama John in the house.
Why would you?
This is gonna be great. This is gonna be
You
great.
have the Obamas as your fucking picture. I'm just like looking at it. Just getting closer. They're fucking.
And it is the Obamas. That's crazy.
I just so happen to have this saved on my computer.
Didn't Trump put out some shit like recently that was that picture? It was like an AI video.
Yep.
I heard something.
We played it earlier before you got up here, actually.
I haven't seen it, but I heard something about it today. I was on Instagram, blah, blah, blah.
So whoever sent him the video didn't edit it properly, and the next video that scrolled down was that video. So it was really bad timing, and the president not paying attention. But whoever made that video is probably getting famous as shit right now because of all that. So it's like, hey, works
It
for
be
them.
like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Be like that, dude.
And it happens. It happens.
Type shit.
But the fucking White House has got to, and Trump have got to stop fucking posting in general. Like the White House is posting pictures of Trump with a fucking penguin, which is a crypto meme. What the fuck is going on that the White House is doing?
It wasn't a crypto meme first.
What?
It wasn't a crypto meme first. It was just a clip.
Oh, I thought it had launched first and then they like promoted it.
Just a clip.
I didn't see the timeline right then. Okay. I thought they
first, and then the clip blew up.
I gotta get it. I don't want to be rude, but I gotta get out of here. Lazy.
Well, hold on.
Damn, that's fucking rude as fuck, bro. Holy shit.
I will leave right now. I'll leave right now.
Oh, I'll fucking stay all goddamn night. You gonna stay too, Alabama John?
Damn it, he called my bluff.
I'll fucking call your
he'll
bluff
do
anytime,
that.
pal.
Doc is not opposed to the 24-hour stream.
Yeah,
He will call you.
don't. I mean, I'm saying I have to go. I mean, I won't.
Well, look,
He's got life-saving surgery. Fuck it.
fantastic time. But people in my chat are getting pissed off, just like how you got. They're getting got right now. People are coming over my chat and being like, "Hey, dude, some guy told me you wanted to talk to me," and I'm like, "Dude, I'm sorry, but like, I'm talking, dude."
Hey, we got in a good
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let
okay.
Hey,
you
for
down.
everybody
So,
was enjoying it. I just put the Rumble, our Rumble channel in his chat. So, by all means, please go ahead and subscribe. And then you can also come over to our YouTube if you do YouTube. We'll be
yes,
live
sir.
every Friday night though. So
Alabama John, every Friday night. I mean, if you
I
come
stream
on
most
this
Friday
the Lazy
night.
Shaman show, fucking let's hook the two communities up. Bam.
I stream most
Yeah,
Friday.
Let's merge.
Some of you guys joined the Discord, right?
yeah, I joined your Discord, bro.
Okay.
It'll be Shaman says is me. So
Every
Said
time I go
Shaman.
live, I
will.
post my Discord. I add everyone and I say, "Hey, I'm going live." Blah blah blah. Or if you just see me live on Rumble, come into my chat, give me the fucking link to join, and I'll fucking join every time, bro.
Pretty much, you hit
sounds
the
good,
jackpot
bro.
tonight, bro. You hit the jackpot.
Let's go, bro. I'm glad that I met you fellers, and I've had a great, fantastic time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Cheers,
With your
bro.
Twisted twisted teas.
I'll play a little banjo next time we come around.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We'll play some
I need
bluegrass or
banjo in
something,
my
man.
life.
I got you, bro. I know dueling banjos on that bitch.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
All right.
I gotta bounce out of here though.
Peace
All
out.
right, you guys.
See you guys.
Everybody have
Both
a
of
great
y'all.
night. Peace
We
out.
locked the door, Chaka. You're
Blah, blah,
stuck.
Let's go. Hit me up.
Take it easy, bro. Have a good one. All right, we got Hitler. Oh, he was in the back. Yeah, here he goes.
Oh shit, we got Psycho back.
Oh, the psychos.
Hey, look.
Somebody asked for Hitler.
Why are you pretending to be young John Connor?
I'm not. I'm being young Steve.
Why are you pretending to have your head
I am
shaved?
not young.
Oh shit! Did I see Alexis P?
I should have kept that hair though. I really should have. I'm
He-
not smiling though.
Steven looks just like that guy.
That's what he's been trying to say. Hang on, let me.
What up, Alexis P?
Yeah, do that. You look just like that. Even with the
That's
flat
not the
brim.
worst
It's
thing.
okay to bend your brim, It's all right.
As long as I don't end up looking like he looked like 5 years ago, then I'm okay with that.
That's from that. I got that from that one night when we were fucking around, and I just happened to have that saved on the computer.
Lazy, you tuned up, homie?
What now?
Oh, and to go back to that comment, this is like a display hat. I just started wearing it, so it's got no bend to it at all.
You can
But
bend
my
it,
other
though.
hats are getting washed. They have bends to them. So
yeah, how do you wash a hat? I have no fucking idea how to do that.
Listen, Hitler doesn't bend his fingers when he salutes, so I mean, you don't have to bend the brim of your hat.
the way I do it is I just stuff a bunch of socks in it to try to keep it shape, and then I put them in to the clothes so they're kind of wedged in. Because otherwise it flattens your hats. I noticed every time I washed and dried them, they flattened out hard. So I started trying to stuff them into a shape, and it seems to be holding.
It's the whole thing that the hat fits in and it keeps its shape and you throw it in the dishwasher.
But isn't that steaming it in a different way that could ruin your hat, couldn't it? I don't know. I've never done it.
I never did the flat brim thing. I've always been like a half curve kind of thing. You know what I mean?
All my hats are curved.
Do you curve to the left or curve to the right?
So it stays flat. But it's like a weed store hat that was limited edition. So
it looks good.
It's like
look at you with the fresh cut, kid. Damn.
Right? I know. I look nothing like that hobo there. Much handsomer.
Yeah, please don't. Yeah, please change that. because I was like, where? Like it almost looked you had lice or something.
Mm.
I did.
I thought I saw.
Look at
Oh, there he
Lazy.
is. Never mind.
What's up, big dog?
Look at him. Oh, speaking
What?
of look at him, did you guys see fucking Ed
Look at
Bassmaster
him.
fucking launched a token?
Look at you.
That
Huh?
fucking sellout.
Psycho, you
That
beautiful bastard.
fucking
What's up,
sellout Ed
homeboy?
Bassmaster. Fucking, I was so
Glad to have you
disappointed.
here, bro. Glad to have
He
you here.
even responded to me and asked me why he shouldn't do it. And I said, because it's gonna fail. And he said he doesn't want to lose people money. And then he did it anyways. And then it fucking tanked. And I
I'll
was
tell
like,
you what,
you
Steve.
fucking cunt.
Steve, you're one smart motherfucker, dude. I see you in the
Not
chat, and I see the shit that you write, and I read it. I don't respond right away, but I'll tell you what, you are a smart dude.
I
I
don't
got to
know
give
about
you kudos there.
Don't you boost his ego, Psycho. Don't you do it.
It was a
I know it's
compliment,
getting out of
Steve. It
hand.
was a compliment. It was a compliment.
I know, and I
I
don't
know.
know how to
That's why I
take
said
it.
don't boost his ego. Because he deserves it, but he doesn't. He doesn't deserve
You know
it.
how you do it? You just air your nipples out in the cold weather.
See, he's picking up signals. That's how he does it. He's in tune
Air
with the
your
universe.
nipples out, he's
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you just
being
do
in
that.
tune with the universe.
All of it.
You gotta let them babies
Yep.
breathe.
You're retarded.
I'm retarded. So
No,
It's
you're
there's
pretty
that.
not.
funny. We're
Go
all
tell him
retarded.
we
All of
said
us, we're all
hi.
degenerates, and you know what? I don't care.
I like to
We're,
think my retardation is what's keeping me open-minded and
that's what
realistic.
keeps your
Though.
hat on your head. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's not just the hat. That's the helmet.
Crazy check
right.
coming in.
Where the fuck is Shaman? Is Shaman around?
There's
Yeah.
tinfoil
What
under
the
this.
fuck?
You woke up the bear.
You're
Hey, I thought Philly was gonna
my
come
little
up. Is he
attitude
still
problem over
backstage, or what happened? Did Philly come up
You know,
yet?
Shaman, it's really hard to see you when you don't have a face. That's why you didn't know you were
Yo, I
here.
got a whole fucking PFP bigger than your fucking
Yeah,
face.
it doesn't matter. It's not a face.
I got my
Lazy. I
shit. My
don't hear
shit's
you at
bigger than
all.
your
Why
shit
can't I
is.
hear you talk?
You can't hear me?
I don't know.
Oh,
Lazy seems like he's got a hog on him.
He didn't turn. Did he turn gay or something?
No, he been gay.
No, I
No,
love
he
Lazy.
big.
I'll tell you what. I love all you motherfuckers, man. I tell you what. From the
Oh,
gate, you guys were always so nice to me, and I appreciate
Yeah.
y'all. Really, you guys. I appreciate you.
Psycho,
You
you're
know,
a
You're
good
welcome,
dude.
man.
You always have.
you guys are
Like
good
I said, it's
people.
the neutral zone. It's the neutral zone. You know.
Stay that way. Stay
well, you
being
just seem like
happy.
a normal person too.
What's
Like
that?
you're a normal. You just seem like a normal person too, which is a real good quality to have. So
Yeah, dude, I'm a real down to earth person. It's just, I had a lot of trials and torments,
yeah,
going
it
through my
doesn't
whole
make you a
life,
bad person though.
but it
Experience.
made me who I am today. You know what I mean? Like I'm a tough individual. She'll tell you
So now
I'm a
it's like a
fucking brick
relationship.
house, but you know what? I got a very big heart, and I care about a lot of people. You know, it's something with that. Like when you go through hell through life, I think that
Makes you more
you know
compassionate sometimes.
It
when you
can.
go
Yeah,
through the hell through
definitely.
life, you start, especially at a young age, you start realizing what life really is. Like I said, I told you guys before, I grew up in a woman's shelter when I was a kid. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I didn't have everything. You know what I mean? And now I'm sleeping on the ground with cockroaches and all that bullshit. Like it changes you. You're not a normal kid at that point. So that's where I'm at in life. I've grown a whole lot. Through life. So to understand things and understand people. And, there's a lot of bad people out there, man. A lot.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
not going to lie, man.
You know what though? I
Yes,
think there's
there
like a good
is.
mix of good people that the world is beaten down to. Because for like a couple of years, I feel like I'm a good guy, but for a couple of years, I was a real douche. But it's because the world beat me down and I let it. So
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of that going on too. A
Oh,
lot
come
of
on,
good
dude.
people that
That
are
was
just
like
tired.
years ago.
Yeah, tired of the bullshit. You know.
Yeah. And then they come off as assholes when in all reality, they're just having a tough time too. And they're not through it yet. So I
Yeah.
try to remember that too when I'm talking to people. If someone's having a bad day, maybe if you recognize that, it changes the
So you
situation.
had a bad day. You went away.
Well, like one time me and a guy almost got into it, and then we both realized we were just having a bad day, and that immediately calmed it down. And it's like sometimes people don't
Mm-mm.
recognize that though. They just keep going.
Sometimes you just need a little liquidity for the back end.
Well, sometimes that's why you
It
congregate
does,
in lazy
yeah, I'll
and
tell you
shaman
what, it does
shelters.
calm it
We know.
down. You know what I mean? But some of us were men, and we.
We're men in tight tanks. All right, who's got us playing in the background? You fucking fuck.
You're a fucking fuck. You
It's
fucking
probably
fuck.
you, shaman. You dick.
Oh, I guess it
I
was
think
Philly. It was
Shaman.
Philly because he responded offensively.
It's probably you, shaman. You
It's F Joe. It's fuck Joe. He's doing it.
What?
Yeah. What?
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 Fuck Joe's doing some fuck shit.
Hmm?
Fucking F Joe. Fucking Joeing.
He's over here repo and shit.
It's very part time, I know.
Guys, we hit a milestone on Rumble tonight. We are up to
One?
I
50
thought.
followers.
Oh wow.
Yay.
22 views tonight. That's a fucking record. Oh no, it's not. We
Well,
got
I
49 views. Damn, we get views on Rumble?
Yeah.
81, 68, 51, 27, 74, 101. Santa Claus the toilet. 110 for tricking for treats. Okay, I see what they like over there. 99 on fucking Friday. What other big ones? 108 for protected family jewels. 120 on I believe it when I see it. And then I had Mr. Rogers and Tupac wrestling or dancing. We were getting a lot more.
While you're dancing.
At one point, we got 167 views on Rumble.
who
No
gives a
shit.
goddamn, shaman? We're having a great time. That's all that matters.
Come on, guys, let's go over to Rumble. No, but I mean, you know,
You guys are doing good.
No,
I love
making
Lazy's attitude
progress.
though. We want to build the channel. Hey, Lazy, here's the metrics. Shut the fuck up, Shaman. Who gives a shit? It's like fucking.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly. Steve gets it.
That was funny.
I don't give a shit. I just want to
This
have
is
fun.
just Lazy's fucking club. This is his later life clubhouse. This isn't
Yeah,
a
well,
this isn't a
Right.
money
Later life.
grab.
he pays his membership
Whoa.
fee to be here, so it's okay.
Yeah, I do.
He's
I'm
like,
gonna
I just
pay.
want to hang out. I don't give a fuck about all that.
I don't give a shit. We're
So
gonna
wait,
have
this was always
fun.
just.
All that matters.
Shaman, did you turn this show into a pyramid scheme? Because aren't you still the
Yes.
only paid cast member? And he pays to be here?
Yeah, I feel
Shut
like I'm
up,
getting ripped
Steve.
off. I feel like
Shut
I'm
up,
getting ripped
Steve.
off.
It's starting to look like Bitcoin over here. Fucking, there's one dude at the top.
Whoa! Hey, Jeffrey Epstein had nothing to do with this channel. Okay, I just want to say
Yeah,
that.
we're
Yeah,
not in the
nothing.
email. We're not in the email.
But he is alive, though. But he is
He is
alive.
alive in Tel
You
Aviv, though.
know what, Shaman? We would have got a lot more recognition if we were on the list.
It's true. You guys
What?
actually would have gotten a lot more famous had you
Can
been
imagine
here.
they're like, what is this? What is this? The Lazy Shaman show? They wanted pizza and shit.
You know?
I mean, our PFPs kind of look like a redacted Trump file or a
Yeah,
Epstein
pretty
file.
much. Pretty much.
Goddamn.
I could put a better PFP on if you want.
No,
There
no.
you
The
go.
government
There you
takes
go.
the shittiest one and uses
I
it.
ain't seen my dad in so
Not with
long.
Hitler here.
Both my dads died. How do you feel about that?
You had two dads? That's pretty
Well,
neat.
stepdad and a real dad, yeah, but they're both dead.
Did you kill him?
No, one died of cancer and one died of stupidity, which I think was also cancer.
Ooh, I feel like that's a good story.
Yeah, I didn't know my real dad, so I have no idea. And my stepdad just died of cancer. It's not really a great story, but I mean that's about it. That sums it up.
Yeah, that could have been a Lifetime movie.
I mean, if I played it out, I feel like I could take it to Cannes, but I don't know if I could do a full feature. I just don't know enough about my real dad. You know what I mean? He didn't go for milk. He straight up told
Oh,
me
it
he was
was
leaving and
Ernest.
then never
Dude,
came
it
back.
was Ernest. You just said, you know what I mean. It was fucking Ernest, wasn't it?
He played the long game. He
Know
went to
what I mean, Bird?
He did, yeah. Avern? Avern? Yeah. No, but yeah, seriously, my dad looked me straight in the eye and said, I'm not coming back. And then walked away. And I was like, ah, shit. I was 3. I went and played air hockey. That was my reaction.
You still remember it at 3?
I remember everything from basically coming home from the hospital.
That's weird.
I know. And I
How
have
do you-
vivid pictures of it in my brain. It's not like it's just a distant memory. It's a vivid picture. But when your dad tells you that he's leaving and not coming back, that tends to burn in your brain, doesn't it? That's like
Not if you're 3.
Yeah, not to
Oh.
three.
Okay, it did. I remember everything all the way back.
That's
Why do you think I call you guys out on weird shit 4 years later? It's because I fucking remember. That's why Twitter is pissing me off so much. It's
Steve, you remember
2021
that
again,
far
except
back?
it's fucking
Steve,
reality.
you're like a bad ex-girlfriend. Just remember everything.
Yeah, but it's pissing me off because like people are just doing the same shit over and over again. Like people are trying to put new narratives up and it's like that fucking narrative died in 22. Please stop. Please fucking stop right now. Like Jesus Christ.
Stop. Please stop right now.
Oh, man. For someone who remembers everything, it's just playing. They're trying to play 2018, 2019 again, but without any fucking money and with 28 million coins instead of 300. It's not possible, but they're trying to do it and it's fucking retarded. It's pissing me off. Sorry. Crypto is faking gay. It's officially faking gay and it got faker and gayer. Think about that.
Steve,
All of crypto isn't pump fun, though.
Pump fun's just straight up
That's
gay.
not all of crypto.
It's kind of true.
That's
where all that shit comes from.
That and bags now and fucking GMGN and if you go on GMGN, there's 42 different fucking sites you can pick from to get all these pump launches. So like, there's so many different sites now just launch a Ponzi by the millions. The millions.
I think that's how it's always been. We just didn't figure it out
I
initially.
don't think Trump's
before
family.
2021, there was an average of 1,300 launches a day when the run was starting. Now there's an average of like fucking 300,000 every hour.
I don't think that's a mining operation. That's not a mining operation the Trump family has. It's a pump fund operation. They're just pumping out tokens.
That's quite possible. That is not even a joke. It's possible that there's warehouses full of Chinese phones pumping out tokens. That's what people are buying. But all the liquidity is being siphoned into all these millions of tokens. That's why the alt season, which everyone says never came, but do you remember XRP and Kronos went up? That is alt season. They didn't go up a lot because all the money was in everything else. All the millions of tokens fucked everyone's liquidity. But people are thinking it's coming back around. It's like, no, guys, that money's gone. That money is actually gone. So
I don't like your
Can you
attitude.
imagine how much dust is out there?
Everything went up like 15% today, Steve. You're wrong.
that's because Tether printed 3.5 billion out of thin air and saved Bitcoin from free falling into the 50s because there's no liquidity there. Do you do no education on your end, Lazy?
None.
Duh.
I just
I feel that Steve's about to get out of hand in 3,
No.
2.
This is a simple
You manager,
conversation in education. Not at all. So, Lazy,
What you mean? What the fuck you on about?
this is something you can look up easily. Tether printed 3.5 billion out of thin air, paper Bitcoin,
Because that's what they do.
save Bitcoin
Shaman,
from falling.
tell Steve my policy on looking things up.
I know. That's why I'm letting you know. The only reason crypto didn't
Never
fall
done it
into
his
the
whole life.
50s is because
day.
Tether fake pumped it back up.
I
So
think
when you say,
Tether-
"Oh, everything went up 15%," it's coming back down because Tether can't print another 4 billion, or they're getting too
Sure they
liquidated.
can. Sure they
Then they
can, Steve.
fail. They're
Dude,
almost
I-
too
Do what I
liquidated as
want.
is.
I do what I
Don't give
want.
up.
I think there's more of a chance that Epstein was involved with Tether than there was with Bitcoin.
Well, apparently Tether didn't accept the funding. That's what they're right now where they're at. But they were part of the discussion.
Well, Tether's one of Tether's founders was Epstein's like crypto advisor.
Yeah. Yeah, they're
Did you
all
guys
tied
ever?
together.
I mean, come on.
Did you ever play tetherball as a kid? That shit was dangerous.
But
that ball came
Tether,
at
he's
you
nuts.
at 100
So-
miles an hour. That ball came at you.
So a lot of people don't know, but
He's
if
like, get
Tether
off the crypto
fails,
dog.
the entire Bitcoin market fails with it because they're the most over leveraged thing on earth. But for the first couple of years, they were over leveraged, but then they got their game
It
together
would
and
sound more
actually
convincing if your hat bill had a curve to it.
hang on. Crypto bro now? Okay. So guys, look here, okay? Look this way, all right? So
Dude,
Tether,
Tether's been illiquid from day one.
well, no, for a couple of years they had enough backing. They were stable. The problem is that every time Bitcoin go, okay, here we go. The problem is, guys, every time Bitcoin goes to fall now, like 1%, Tether prints magical money out of thin air, and they're like, "No way, man!
Dude,
We
is
need to
this
save our
volume
money."
two?
But the
Is this
problem
volume?
is that before
Course
Tether
two.
becomes illiquid, they only had $7 billion left, and they just went through four of
Hashtag
it
good
to save that
vibrations.
balance. Meaning, if they print another $3 billion, Tether becomes illiquid, and if Tether becomes illiquid, Bitcoin fails. Stuck on that Bitcoin maxi.
No, put it back, Steve.
Steve-
Why do you keep ruining your hat? There you go.
Steve,
That's better.
do you think that FTX would have stayed together and nothing would have happened, that he would have came out on top once the market went back up?
For SBF?
Yeah.
No, because they were doing weird shit in the background. I think that's what nailed the coffin.
Yeah, they were doing butt stuff.
Yeah, they were that whole girl thing. They were just doing too much weird shit to
Dude,
get through that.
get Caroline on here.
We need Caroline.
Caroline.
I thank you for saying her name. I forgot her name. We need Caroline on here.
We do. That'd be
So,
great.
and everybody's calling for Binance to fail.
Holy
Binance
shit.
is too liquid to fail. Even if paper Bitcoin failed, I think Binance would still be fine. They wouldn't be great, but they wouldn't fail. I'm more worried about crypto.com, to be real. I don't know if you guys saw my post on their post, but they're talking about like next cycle. What are you excited for? And it's like, guys, you weren't even a part of the conversation this cycle. I doubt you're going to be part of it next cycle. Your token's only gone down. Like, and they printed another 7 billion tokens. So it's like, fuck you guys.
It's kind of Matt Damon's fault, though.
Not
It's
at all.
all
I think Damon did
No,
more
it's
for that
Tom,
token
it's
than
Tom
anything.
Brady's fault. Okay.
Yeah, Matt Damon literally pumped the token from, what was it, 3 cents to fucking 87 cents. And then after that, it died because there was nothing to it. And I think they hoped that Trump was going to make crypto great again, and then everybody gets a crypto.com wallet with free crypto. And then, no, that shit to bed. I mean, harder than you could ever ask. So,
I think
but if you guys are wondering, we're going to go sideways probably till like Wednesday-ish. Because Monday is always a pump. It doesn't matter what the markets are doing. And then it trails off. But if we
Just
break
another
below,
manic Monday.
if we break below 69, like we go near 69.5, there's a chance that Tether's plan didn't work and we're going down.
6-7.
But you'll
least
notice one day.
At least nobody's watching us. That's the good
So
part.
here's how you guys will know if Tether has failed. Bitcoin will go down to like 15 grand. If Tether fails, you'll watch the price just immediately go to like 15 grand because that's the real price of Bitcoin without all the leverage that they have. So, yeah. Have fun.
Are you fucking Are you Satoshi?
No, I
Steve
just
is-
didn't stare at shit and let my ADHD focus way too hard on it until I come to the appropriate answer. And then I tell the masses.
Is it the appropriate
Motherfucking
answer?
Canadian Satoshi?
If I was Satoshi, I would have accessed that fucking wallet.
Are you Epstein?
I
Are
don't
you
even know what's
Epstein, bro?
going on, but I
don't even
want
wanna
sushi
be.
for some reason.
I kind of think your girlfriend took off with that wallet info is your problem.
That that makes so much sense.
Well, guys,
It explains the
today,
unlimited funds and my retardation for random shit, I guess. But no, I'm
guys,
not the world's number one
today,
cooker.
guys, today is my 4-year anniversary of starting Twitter.
Yay! I started Twitter before you. God damn.
Hell yeah, bro! I waited forever.
I'm only like 3 years into that shit.
I did it to get free shit for crypto, free crypto.
Yeah, that's what everybody joined for in 21, 22. With all the airdrops, all the fucking free shit.
We're all judging you right now, Shaman. Just so you know.
I'm judging you too, Lazy, you fucking bitch. I'm starting to look like the OG here, even on Twitter, and I haven't been on there that long.
I never did it for free shit. Damn it, Steve.
You know, figure skating ain't shit anymore now that there ain't bitches slashing each other with their skates.
It really went down.
Yeah, that Tanya Harding shit was something else, bro.
That was pretty spectacular. It's hockey with no fights. Nobody cares.
I mean, women's gymnastics is still hot though.
I was waiting for.
Oh, y'all ain't gonna agree with me on that, you faggots.
Not when 14-year-olds are doing it.
God damn it.
You don't watch adults do gymnastics, bro? You watch kids do gymnastics only?
Well, I mean, most of those gymnastics chicks are like 16 years old and shit.
I don't know. I haven't watched the Olympics in years.
So, Lazy, skating is one of the most viewed and popular events come wintertime in general.
Steve. Nobody cares about your bullshit facts.
Might as well look, but you're right. It has declined over time.
Nobody liked it to begin with.
Lazy, at one point in time, I was like, you know what? This guy will come around. His pineal gland will decalcify, and he'll open up to the world around him. But you have proceeded to suck that doorknob on the door so hard that door could never open. And it's amazing.
You should have put a sock on it. That's how I know I was not allowed to come in.
No, you're supposed to open the door, but you keep sucking the doorknob backwards so it stays closed. That's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm going to suck it open.
We blow it. What?
See? We're on the same
Where
page.
did this stream go in the last 30 seconds?
Who knows?
It's gone way off course.
I don't know, but do you think...
Doorknobs, it's all weird. Everything went
But my question is... No, serious question. Do you think the Jamaican bobsled team will ever make a comeback?
I hope they never remake that movie because they would just ruin it. But no, I don't think they'll ever try again.
There's a lot of movies that they could ruin by remaking them, Steve.
No, almost every movie since like the early 2000s has been a remake, so they can remake them all they want. They're already ruined.
They've never remade Mallrats, and that was a great movie.
Dude,
because it was a 90s classic that they can't remake.
Yeah,
they never make that movie again.
Mallrats led
chocolate
into what the fuck was that other movie that it led into?
Clerks.
Was it?
They're all.
So you go Clerks,
Mallrats
Clerks
is such a funny fucking movie.
You would do Clerks, Mallrats, Clerks 2, technically, and then Dogma after that, if you're going in series. And then the one where Kevin meets that girl.
Kevin! Home Alone?
No. Kevin Smith. 15 bucks, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If the money doesn't show you, owe me. My jungle love. Oh, yo. Sorry.
The game show at the end of fucking Mallrats is one of the funniest fucking things you can ever
The fucking
see.
chocolate.
Would you like a chocolate pretzel?
And just smears it in his hand after he'd been scratched like a hand deep in his asshole. So funny.
The fact that led to My Name is Earl is perfect.
Yeah. My name. I only watched this
He's just smiling at him while he's sucking his fingers dry. Like fucking.
Okay, so we're all in agreement that Mallrats is one of the funniest movies ever.
It's amazing.
It's a good damn movie. It's a classic.
Dude, I was in prison. I was in like an all-black unit, and we were watching. I liked My name is Earl, and I got along pretty good with this one dude in there. And there was this. I was talking to him one day, and he's like, "Oh, what do you like to watch?" And I told him. And then, like 2 days later, it was on, and they were all out there watching basketball and shit. And he goes up and changes the channel on the fucking TV, and everybody's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "This white boy wants to watch My Name Is Earl."
Oh my god.
He
We
painted
all
a
sat
target.
there and watched it. Everybody fucking
He
died laughing.
painted a damn target on your back, though.
And that's why he has a skinhead today. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I'm a skinhead because I don't have any fucking hair.
Yeah, Shaman, fuck off.
I thought you were going to
Nobody
say
knows.
skinhead because I'm racist.
They beat him into racism that day, right there.
They beat the racism into him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right.
He used to have dreadlocks and cornrows.
Shaman, you fucking.
Before I cut it off, I debated getting cornrows. I debated it. Not gonna lie.
You could have been gangster.
I can only picture Steve with cornrows. That'd be so funny.
Nobody could picture me with cornrows. Not even me.
I am. It's so
But
funny.
I am gonna grow my hair out long enough to do that next time.
I can see you with a do-rag.
See, Ed, that's what I mean. Like, I got the cornrows, I got the do-rag, I got the aviators, and I got like a 1984 suit, and I get out of my BMW. That's right there. That's nailing it. That's nailing life. And then I inconspicuously like take a sniff of something off my hand as I walk towards the camera. You know.
I want to know whatever happened to Kid and Play.
To what?
Wait, what? What?
Kid and Play.
No idea what you're talking about.
You don't know what Kid and Play is?
What the fuck? House party?
I know.
Yeah, house party. Dude.
That sounds like a pudding pop to me.
Pudding pop.
How about a little pudding on that?
No, I never watched House Party. I never saw that. I never saw Animal House.
This is why we don't get along with your country, okay, Steve?
UT Players Club?
I never saw that.
This is why we don't get along with your fucking country, bro.
No, you guys don't get along with our country because we're fucking weird.
Because we have indoor heating and you just build ice houses.
We can start fires in the igloos. You know that, right?
Goddamn, yeah, you can, but then your house will melt around you.
That's not how igloos work. As the heat builds up inside the igloo, it hardens the ice, therefore making a better insulated layer to last longer.
That's why we put a bunch of ice around my
construction.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, Steve.
Jesus Christ, lazy. It's almost as if you don't know a fucking thing about a thing. Even though everything that we talk about is like obscure shit that you probably wouldn't know. Still.
Do you know what's funny? It was like the other week. People were talking about how the snow has plastic in it, and if you put flame to it, it will show you because it will melt. I'm like, no. Chaka and me were talking about it, and I went and got an ice cube, and I was like, no, you get the butane from the lighter, and it fucking puts black marks on the ice. And Chaka was like, Shama will be all on board with this conspiracy theory. I was like, no, he wouldn't because it's stupid. It doesn't make goddamn sense.
Yeah, no.
Shaman. What happened when you asked me? What happened when you asked me about it, or when you talked to me about it?
You shit your pants and cried. That's why we don't ask you anymore.
Yeah, you get
no. I agreed. I told you. I said yes. The fucking lighter. That's the soot from the lighter.
Yeah, when the black hits the snow.
Yeah, but you weren't there, Shaman. You were asleep. This was a late night panel. And
yeah, when you told me about it the next day or whenever it was, we talked about this.
Shaman clearly shares the same thoughts as you, though, lady.
He gets really upset sometimes.
Well, you were just calling him out when he shares the same thoughts as you. I would understand that too.
Here's Kid and Play doing a concert.
What the fuck is Kid and Play? Did F. Joe leave because we didn't know what Kid and Play was? Was he offended?
Probably.
I'm sorry, F. Joe. I'm sorry, sir.
Look, this is Kid and Play. Look. This is when they were doing it back in the day, right? See him?
But I can't see shit.
Should look harder.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. Right here. Boom. Boom.
All right, I saw.
Boom.
That
They're
hurt
giving
my
foot,
eyes.
they're giving foot
Here's him
hugs
doing
out.
it. Here's him doing it today.
All
Bum.
these
Bum.
geriatric fucks.
Was that 1988 that they
Mhm.
did that? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah.
October 26, 1988.
That's my
I
one
was
of my sister's birthdays.
almost 2 years old. God damn.
Now they're
How many
61 doing the same fucking dance. Here you go. Here's it in the 1990s movie.
How much Metamucil do you think they had that day?
Right. They took their Advils that morning, that's for sure. They're fucking bumping.
Yeah, a baby aspirin to help with their heart health.
Yeah, see, at that time in life, I was watching like Nickelodeon. There used to be a sick game show where like kids in F1 cars would go down on it. I came to you know what I didn't realize? A lot of the shows we watched as kids were actually only shown in Canada. And you guys had totally different shows. I didn't know
Yeah, I
that
never
growing
heard of
up.
what you're talking about.
I thought everybody watched the same shows. I didn't realize that fucking we all got different shit.
Yeah, that's how things work. Did you watch?
Well, no, but you would think that we used to think that it was like cross broadcasting, right? Like everybody could pick to watch a show that they wanted. I
That
didn't
dude
know
has
that like
sick ass Jerry curl.
where's the Jerry curl?
It's on the screen.
Like, did you guys have biker mice from Mars?
Yeah, that was a shit.
yes,
See, that's right. That's a cross-platform one. Everybody got that one. That
With
was amazing.
Limburger cheese or whatever that was.
kind of like SWAT Cats. That was a fucking good one too.
That was pretty
See, we
decent.
didn't have that here. We didn't have that up
Swatcast.
here.
But
Tree Sharks.
speaking of Nickelodeon, you had Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was a fucking great one.
We didn't have that on our Nickelodeon.
Wow.
Yeah. We had a lot of game shows. Hey Arnold. Fucking
Yep. That was
I think everybody got Hey Arnold. Yeah.
everybody did. That was ubiquitous.
That was a great show.
Everybody watched that shit.
Just the football. I think he birthed Stewie. He had to have. Fucking,
right?
yeah.
That's not
the only
a bad
other
theory.
football shaped kid on the fucking on the TV. So.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a good one. For sure.
I was saying that because I farted, but it was a good one. You're right.
And that's how Shaman was born.
Here, take this.
Ripping
That's
out
not
his
hygienic. I'll give you hygienic.
I'll give you hygienic. I'll give you hygienic.
This is the movie. He's teaching them how to be cool. He's giving them flavor.
Now,
that's what Steve just gave you.
let's get rid of these.
Yeah. Give you that Caesar dressing.
That's not hygienic. I'll give you hygienic. Take it.
Now suck my juices out. There you go, boy.
Oh yeah, it's like a charm.
There's one more thing we got to take care of.
What's this? Like a chair.
Now he's just a nappy-headed motherfucker. Ashy elbows.
A nappy-headed what?
A nappy-headed motherfucker.
God damn it, Steve. You're gonna get our channel yanked down.
How? I didn't say anything bad. Nappy-headed is not that bad.
It's kind of bad.
How is it bad? Don't they say they have nappy hair? How is it a bad thing to say that?
They say the N-word too. You can't say that, Steve.
I didn't say the N-word. I said nappy.
I know, but it's still in the same ballpark. Don't do it, Steve.
I could have said the other one if you want. I can make it worse.
No, I'm asking you not to.
I might gain more followers from what I've been finding out, actually, if I do. So,
wait. Well, yeah, not the kind of followers you want, you dick.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah,
I warned them to leave Paris. I told them not to start going into the streets.
Wait, I can find that.
No, we don't need to fucking.
You don't need to find it, Shaman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Leave it buried in the sand, okay?
Yeah, I can stop the joke there.
Wait, there was a joke?
Oh, you're lucky I don't have it in here. I was gonna grab my Nazi coin though and do a heads or tails.
Nope, don't do that. That would be bad.
Where is it?
Where is it?
I must flip it. That's why I'll never be allowed to fly to Israel. The first place I'm doing a heads or tails challenge.
Yeah, they're gonna make a lot of friends.
Like I can literally see the video. It's like 30 seconds long. It's me saying, "Hey, you want to play heads or tails?" And then when he sees it and I show the camera, it just goes to like Frozen cutscene and music because I didn't make it out of the country alive. So someone else will have to edit it, but it'll be. I have a vision.
Steve, put your hat backwards again.
Are we talking
There,
subject?
there we go. Now I take you seriously.
All right. So, like, I'm gonna go over and just piss these guys off just to troll them, like, you know. But fuck them anyways, right? Like,
Right?
yeah.
I agree.
Fucking
I support
Jesus,
you,
man. Jesus.
I support you, Steve. Don't do
I'm
that.
down with Jesus, man. Fuck yeah. Oh wait, what? Jesus was a brown man? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I have to rethink this all. Hang on,
He was
guys.
born in the Middle East, so
Yeah.
it makes sense.
Shit. Oh, he was a Muslim. Oh, Christianity was born in Africa. Oh. I might have been going about this all wrong, guys.
No, I think you're onto something.
Yeah, the truth. By the way, I'm not suicidal and I know how to swim.
Let's not say the T word around here, Steve. Calm down.
Sorry, I did go too far with that one. I'm giving perspectives that some find outrageous.
Gasp.
Bush did do 9/11, and I'm very surprised that nothing has come of that.
Yeah.
Fucking, what's his name? Fucking that fucking guy that does that fucking shit that quit from Fox. Tucker Carlson. He did a whole series on it, and then it just went away. And it's like I feel like you did that to get viewers. Gasp harder, boy.
Gasp.
Thank you. All right. So I feel like you just did it for views and then passed by it, but I don't know.
I don't know. I hated Tucker Carlson on Fox News, but once he got off Fox News, I thought he got a lot better.
Except now when you find out that he's actually one of them, he's fully funded by Israel and he's very friendly with them. And he has since changed tone, even friendly towards Israel, since people have found out he's funded by Israel. So it's like, you can't trust any of them.
Yeah.
Not one. It's fully found out that he is funded by an Israeli company. So it's like, this has been bullshit the whole time. And yeah, it's pretty gay.
I actually didn't know that, but
oh well, it's true. He's fully funded by an Israeli company, and even he knows it. And he has now changed stance on Israel because it's been found out. He's being nicer to Israel now. Really weird from a guy that was like hopping on board the fucking truth.
I was gonna say I thought he called them out a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. He's now switching tone to be much softer because it's found out that his parent company that runs it is basically the Israeli government. And it's like, what do you know? Then you find out that it's the same company that runs Ben Shapiro. Then you find out that it's the same company that funded Erica. Well, no, here's the thing. Then you find out it's the same company that funded Erica Kirk's commercial that was filmed with her ex-boyfriend about doing sexual things, even though Erica Kirk says she was like a born-again virgin and never did anything and fucking all that shit. But basically, it just comes around a circle that Erica Plant is a plant, or Erica Kirk's a plant.
Oh yeah, well, I mean that was a big thing right after Charlie Kirk got killed.
I know, but it's since been like looped that she's been used the whole time to just go up a step ladder until she got there, and she's at the top now. So, yeah,
I saw something that there's probably no truth to it. Again, it was on Twitter, but that before Charlie Kirk died, he took her out of the will. It was just his kids that were going to get all his inheritance because he found out who she was. I don't know the truth. I don't just say.
She got it all though. That's the thing. She got it all though.
She probably did. He
made a lot of money. You think about it, who's the most unlikely person to take over his show at first? Ben Shapiro. Didn't he do like the first episode?
Yeah, I thought.
Kind of fucking weird. Isn't
like, we're gonna keep fucking whatever his network is alive.
Yeah, and then
And
Tucker Carlson took over full time. And it's like you come to find out they're both paid Israeli actors. It's like,
Talking
yeah,
Point USA.
yeah.
Okay. We'll see.
But Erica Kirk is still in charge of it all, even though it's been proven she is a fucking liar. So her kids are going to be really confused in about 15 years when they start understanding shit. Although they probably still see their dad on a monthly basis.
You think he's still alive?
More than likely. Everyone's already like done real deep dive aspects of how that more than likely wasn't a kill shot. It was just what we saw. But if he is
Wow.
dead, prayers to the family. I mean, but every time conspiracy theorists like say something, it's more like they're just checking off a list instead of a conspiracy nowadays. But I also think that we're willing shit into existence, so we just need to stop saying shit too. So, you know what I mean? Like
Okay,
collectively,
you got to start with you, Steve.
that's what I mean. So like I also feel like conspiracy theorists have run out of shit, and it's all become so true that we're just making more shit come true now, and we gotta stop. But more
Like,
shit keeps coming true, so it's like it's even worse.
Well, it's the thing is we just accept that we know what's going to happen.
No,
So
we
we just
don't
like
know what's gonna happen. We just know what's going on right now.
Listen, here's what's really funny though, right? Is all the shit that people said I was crazy for years ago is all coming true once again, even more things,
Not
and then
all
yet you guys still want
yeah.
to call me crazy about
It's not
shit.
yeah,
coming
I
true.
do.
It
I
is
do,
true.
Shaman. You are crazy.
It's
Well, it's
not
coming to
coming
light.
true. It's
It's coming
true.
to light.
We're
It's
out of
coming to light.
conspiracies. It's all true. We're out
Yeah,
of
but no,
conspiracies.
there's still more conspiracies, but people say they're
Wait,
fake.
Shaman,
No,
which ones are
they're
true?
known now. Everything's basically known now to be true and fake and gay. That's what I mean.
Sha-
Conspiracy theorists
Shaman
are out of a
doesn't even
job.
try to fake gay anymore. He just does gay stuff all the time.
Well, Shaman just hasn't accepted yet that unfortunately, conspiracy theorists who have always been ahead of the game just caught up to us. We ain't got shit to talk about anymore. And if we
Yeah,
start
it's like,
talking about something, it happened. So we got to stop talking about shit because we're already caught up. Everything we said was a conspiracy. You guys said was a conspiracy has happened. We're caught up. Like fucking, we should step away
dude, I
from
saw
trying
a
to be.
funny ass meme about flat earthers. They're like, yeah, all the other conspiracy theories came true except for flat Earth. And the whole
Okay,
it shows pictures of,
that's
like,
the only
flat
one
earthers.
that until someone private goes up and takes a video of it, we don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
Archimedes is supposed to have a camera on it pointing every direction, the new moon mission. So I think people will be able to tell right away by the footage what's going on. Like, because we can break down if a
No,
video is AI or if it's anything nowadays.
we'll
Everything's
see.
AI nowadays. Have you watched any video that's ever been
All
posted
right,
in the last
let's
Yeah,
listen
but
to this real
that's
quick.
what
all fucking
NASA said
AI?
about the Archimedes mission is they're putting cameras all over it to prove to people that they're filming Earth. So they're saying that they're going to have like cameras all over it so that we can
Okay,
see real space.
let's listen to this real quick. CIA document. Oh, then I gotta play it, fucker. Ah, demented. We don't want to read it. We want somebody to tell us what it says.
I can't read.
Oh, I thought about something crazy today though. I saw a video about we all know how Antarctica or whatever the bottom one is covered in ice, right? And that's what they say is
Yeah,
the ice wall.
yeah, yeah,
When I was
yeah, yeah.
listening to it, I had a thought. What if
Mm-hmm.
we are the surrounding land and that is in the picture the center land?
How would
What if
that be the center land?
I don't
That
know.
makes
I
no
just started
sense.
thinking, I was like, what if we're the crazy motherfuckers saying there's someone outside and we're the outside people? I
Nah,
don't know.
because there couldn't be anybody inside because we
Well,
surrounded.
there can though. It makes more sense because every time someone goes down there, they say they go into a new world. But we've
Yeah,
never
but it
found
could
a
be like a
fucking ice
hollow.
wall that
It could be a
surrounds the
hollow
world.
Earth. It could be a
Oh,
hollow Earth, but how
That's
could
what I'm
it be the
saying though.
opposite?
Maybe when they're representing like the world and then that outside stuff, that world is actually in there. Maybe we are the outside fucking weirdos. I'm just saying
No,
it's possible, man.
let's check this
Fucking
out. Let's check
possible.
this out.
So the
We've never
CIA
found an
released a
ice wall,
document saying that the
but we
universe
have
is a
found
hologram and
No, it's not it either. Let me
Underground
bet
shit.
some shit.
Think about that. We have never found an ice wall, but we have found one central area where there could be a bunch of people. That's exactly what their map describes a flat Earth. Not that we are the center thing with stuff around us, but we are the outside thing, and we have a thing centered of people. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that's a good way to look at it. We could be the aliens.
We could be.
Someone's got to get in there, man. You know, if we all pitch together 40,000 each, we could get down there.
I don't want to go there.
Oh, come on. It's nice this time of year.
Don't get me wrong, Steve. I want you to go there and tell me how it is, but I don't want to go there myself.
If I wouldn't get shot, I would.
Well, try harder not to get shot.
All right.
You can dodge bullets if you try hard enough.
Oh, apparently they surround you. You can't dodge shit.
Isn't that weird, though, that Antarctica's never been claimed by anybody?
It is. It's claimed by the Antarctic Treaty. It's claimed by everybody.
Yeah, that's
So hold on, listen. It's not claimed by anybody, right? But yet the Rothschilds own islands over there.
That's because they funded it. The whole thing. They fund the research stations that are up there.
Guess who owns Antarctica? The Rothschilds do.
Well, no, because Treaty 6, Article 8, there's 6 or 7 countries that actually own all of the area. That's why there's a bunch of bases from everyone up there.
Yeah, because remember, guys, the world can't get along until it comes to talking about going to Antarctica. Then everybody all of a sudden agrees. Let's remember that and see how stupid that fucking sounds.
Well, it was also deemed necessary because it was one of the last ice chunks on Earth that hadn't melted. So they figure if it was a natural place that wouldn't be changed by man, they could all team together and study it over the course of time.
Yeah, that's what they tell you. I mean, that sounds.
I know,
sounds
but
like
I mean that does make fucking sense.
It would make sense because that's what you were told.
Well, no, it makes sense.
I mean, it's a
one
possibility.
Of the most inhospitable places on Earth, so them studying the natural progression of it there makes sense compared to where man.
It's only inhospitable till you get past the ice wall, bro.
Dude, I feel like if there was a wall, that'd be more known. I feel like people have been around long enough that it would just be more well known.
Because what you don't understand is like it wasn't that long ago that people were saying that the Earth was flat. Like it was literally the Earth
Shaman's
globe thing. Like no, but it changed. Like it changed a lot. Like sooner in history than people realized. Like I think it was like early 1900s. They were still like talking about that shit and teaching fucking like flat Earth. So it's like really fucking new, but they act like it's been a globe forever. But people would still argue that shit up until NASA said, "Oh look, here's the fucking globe," and NASA's been a big fucking lie.
That is true.
So I mean, really, when you start looking at the strong fucking evidence that we don't have strong fucking evidence of anything. All we have is the evidence that we can fucking see and math that we can do and rockets that private people have sent up, because anything that NASA is sending up is or giving us is fucking altered somehow, some way. We don't know how much is true and how much is altered, straight up. But I would guarantee it's more altered than true, because it's meant to sit there and control you on some level for some reason.
Well, and that's the thing, though. It starts sounding ridiculous when you use that argument, though, because when they're talking about a global aspect of where we think we live, to the average person, that doesn't mean a fucking thing. Like a mile is still pretty fucking far away, whether the Earth is flat or it's round.
Here's the thing. The thing, though, right? If we had unlimited land to go, right, because it was a lot bigger than where we're at, then they can't charge as much for land either, can they? Because we have some other place we can go.
But like our land masses are broken up accordingly. Like even if the map didn't look like we think it did,
bro, our map right now is all. But it's all pot. It's all bought. It's all owned by somebody. It's taken over and conquered. All this land is conquered.
Yeah,
If we go
it's
to
been
another
conquered for
land, we have the
300 years.
possible to be, but maybe other lands are conquered. But who knows exactly what they're hiding because you don't understand the full grand plan to begin with. So of course we don't know. We don't know exactly what. But are they hiding? Like people will say it's on a religious thing, but to me it's just like they write about every single fucking thing ever in your life. And then when you really just break this down, like you got to just take your emotion out of it. Don't be attached to the outcome. And then just start looking at what evidence is solid and what isn't, and what you can really truly fucking like know is right. And then you can't really prove anything at that point because you know these people have lied. How much fake NASA shit do they have to give to you before you fucking say everything they told me is probably a fucking lie?
I believe everything they say.
It just doesn't make sense to go that deep into it when they know that people wouldn't care. Like
No, they
on a
would care.
whole,
They would
well,
care.
no,
Otherwise, it wouldn't be a big debate. Why do you think people
there
call me
isn't a
fucking
big debate.
retard?
If you take 8 billion people, there's 500,000 having the debate. That's not a very big debate, or maybe a
No,
million. That's not a very
you
big
have
debate.
500 people, 500 people claiming maybe flat Earth, but you have a lot of people debating those 500,000 people.
That's what I'm saying. So maybe a million people, but in general, the world doesn't give a fuck. So I feel like they'd be wasting their time trying to convince us of either
Bro,
way. Because unless I can go straight up and look for myself, who fucking knows, right? It is just
yeah,
wild
look,
speculation
I
either
promise
direction.
you, I
So
promise you, it would have effects beyond like what you understand because it would just blow people's fucking mind. You would prove like certain things. It would
I'd take a
disprove
selfie
other
while I'm up there
things.
and be like, we paid taxes to pedophiles here, guys. I'd take a fucking selfie.
Yeah.
People would freak the fuck
If you
out,
could
bro. It
prove
would blow
tomorrow,
people's minds, bro. It
nope.
would
If
blow
you
people's
prove
minds.
tomorrow that the Earth was flat, I wouldn't give a fuck. Be like, okay, cool.
It
Well,
would
okay, let's be real,
blow
Lacey. It would be
people's
like a
minds.
kind of moment. You'd
Yeah,
have a
it would change the fucking textbooks, but
I'd still have to go to work though. That's the thing. I'd still have to
exactly.
fucking.
The
I'd
world will
still have to pay my phone bill.
revolve around the sun.
And
or
Shaman,
be
that's
flat.
what I mean by the general public. I think if you were to tell them the Earth is flat, I think they'd just move on with their life because they can't afford to travel anywhere anyways.
100%.
If the Earth is flat, people have done the actual math. The new land over would be like 40,000 miles over. Who's gonna make you can't? I can't afford to fucking fly to the States, let alone
Bro, Admiral
40,000
Burt,
miles.
fuck that, bro. All the rich people can leave and let us fucking take this back.
Yeah, but that's what this is. This is the prison island. If all these theories are correct, we're
Because I'm
already
an
on the prison
island
island.
boy.
Like the other nations are scared of us because we're the shitty one, apparently. If it is all true, that's what they all say. Like we're the ones that scare them. So we talk about aliens. We're the fucking foreigners. The weird
You
ones.
see what that
Okay,
says?
so
You see what this is? This is an Army research laboratory talking about the propagation of electromagnetic fields over flat Earth,
Put it on
aka
TikTok and Shaman will
aka
read
the
it.
firmament. So you can say that to try to discredit whatever, but the fact is people tell a lot of stuff on here that is the truth. So
Shaman,
I
I have to
mean,
ask
just
you a
because
serious
you
question though. Have you read
Nah.
past the headline? Have you read the article or just the headline?
listen, bro, I'm telling you, listen to the whole thing.
That was a
I'm
straightforward question.
telling you to
Shaman.
go to it.
I'm gonna
Are
go
they
read the
doing a
article, but then
simulation?
I'm gonna have questions for you when you haven't read the article.
No, but go read the fucking article about
Are
this
you
shit.
gonna go read it though? Because I can't
You
have a
see it?
conversation with you on it unless you both read it.
ARLTR. No, you didn't have a conversation with this lady.
No, I'll have a conversation with you about it. You're the one that brought it up.
Yeah, Shaman.
Listen,
We will have an intelligent discussion.
listen. I'm telling you,
Linda.
I don't believe either way, right? It could be flat, could be a globe, but
Goddamn
because they
square.
push globes so much, I lean more towards they're probably fucking lying to me, which is crazy. They've lied so much that I go, there's like almost no way they're not fucking lying because they lie about everything else. And this is, it is somewhat of a new fucking lie if you look at history. Okay,
Well, no, because
like
it started in
Christopher
500.
Columbus. Columbus came here before the Earth turned into a globe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he didn't sail off the edge, did he?
In what year did Christopher Columbus show up? 17.
1492.
Yeah, no. So the flat Earth theory started in 500 BC, but it was disregarded after a couple of years, mainly up until the 1800s when it was brought back around. So Christopher Columbus did not subscribe to flat Earth.
Oh, really? So
Yes,
if they didn't subscribe to flat Earth, well, that you're right because he said he was gonna sail around and find
there you go.
the
He
thing,
was
right?
trying to
Yeah.
he was trying to get to
So
India.
in
We know that.
1817, it was brought back up again in topic, and then people have caught on
But
track and ever since.
people said it
See?
was flat, and that was supposed to prove that it was a globe was when he did that. Remember that was part of proving it, which actually doesn't prove shit because you could just go around the middle. You could just literally go around the
Yeah.
middle. It's
Well,
the same shit.
also at that
And you
time,
don't.
300 years earlier, the Chinese had fully mapped the Earth, so it was kind of already done.
Yeah,
So he
we
wasn't
we
even the
have
first
we
guy
have
to
plenty
think
of
about
maps.
it.
We
Yeah,
have
well,
plenty
there
of
was already
maps
maps
before that.
galore.
We have
Yeah.
California. We have shit mapped out with the same names that we use today before Columbus got here. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. And see, Lazy, you remember how you asked me how like I remember shit or no shit? Like while we were talking about this, I went over to another page and quickly looked up when they were talking about flat Earth, what the difference is, and then I retained the knowledge. That's how you do it, man. So then I can have a conversation with Shaman about when flat Earth actually started or when did it stop. What you gotta do, man.
Now, and when did it fully stop? When did they change it back to globe? Because it started again, and then
500 BC, and then a couple years later, it just stopped, and then it picked up again in the 1800s, around 1817.
when did it stop?
It's still going. It was picking up traction.
It's got you and your cult are propagating it, Sean.
I think it's still going. You know what? There's valid
No,
theory to it. If you think
no,
about
it
it as
flipped.
a
It flipped to
human,
flat Earth again, and then they because there was shit like in the fucking the school books in the early 1900s that still said it was a flat Earth.
well, it depended on the publisher. So
But you see what I'm saying? If we're teaching, see now, so
it
now
did.
now all of a sudden it depends on the thing. But I just said that they were teaching it up until a certain time, like recently, and it was no proven wrong by you reading it. But then you know that the different people were teaching it. Then yes, they were teaching it into the early 1900s.
Sure.
So 100 years ago from today, they were teaching flat Earth.
Thank you, F.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Actually, 200
If you put it on TikTok, Shaman will believe it.
209
Early-
years ago, actually, is when
The
they brought
early
it back
the
up.
early 1900s, though the early 1900s, we're in the early 2000s, so that means 100 years ago they would have been teaching flat Earth.
No, Shaman, 1817. So it was 209
No,
years ago that they brought it back up. It died
you
between
just agreed with
500
me.
BC and
I literally
1817.
made a statement that you agreed with, and then I made a statement that went
Well, you
off of
keep
that
saying
statement,
100
and now you're
years. It's
telling me
been
it's
back
wrong.
for 200. You keep saying 100.
I
It's
literally
209.
just rewind it. I literally made a statement. You agreed with me, right? And said, "Oh, because different people, different books teach different things." And then I made a statement complimenting that same statement, and now I'm wrong.
No, you
Just
were
on the
wrong from the
100-year
beginning.
part, though, because it was reintroduced in
No,
1817, so that'd be 209 years.
correct,
That's
correct. And I
209.
said, and what I told you is that there were school books in the early 1900s that still taught there was a flat Earth, and you said yes. Different books
Yes,
taught
because
different
they
things.
started putting it back in the early 1800s.
Okay,
You're
now,
just ignoring the
now
previous
hold on.
years.
Now
That's all
hold
that's
on.
happening.
Now hold
You're
on.
like, wait a minute, they
Okay.
did it halfway
No.
through. That must be the start
Listen
date.
carefully, Steve. Just fucking listen. Stop
I'm
talking.
listening.
Okay?
I'm listening.
Stop talking and listen.
I'm
You
listening.
said yes. You said yes. That was fucking
I don't get why
agreement.
you keep bringing up that point.
Shut up! Shut up! And
I
just
don't
fucking
get it.
listen, and you would fucking hear. You would get it
No,
if you
I'm
shut the
hearing
fuck
you.
up.
I heard every word. I don't
Shut
get
the
what the
fuck
fuck you're
up!
bringing that point
Shut
up
up!
for.
Shut the fuck up!
You're
I'm gonna
ignoring
explain
100
it.
years.
Shut the fuck up. See? Now you're gonna hear me explain it. If they were teaching it in the 100 years ago, okay, I just said the early 1900s, they were teaching it in the books, and you said yes. So that means 100 years ago, they were teaching it. That's logic. That's it.
Who gives a shit?
200 years ago, they were teaching it too.
They didn't even know about germs back then, Shaman.
I was talking to myself, Steve. You know why? Because you wouldn't let me finish a fucking thought. You wouldn't listen, and you kept on interrupting me saying, I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, let me explain it to you, but I don't get it. I don't get it. Why you keep on bringing that up? I'm trying to tell you. And if you're not going to listen, then I'm going to have to mute you just for a second so I can fucking speak.
Steve, get back up here.
Now come, yeah. Don't be a bitch about it, bro. Get back up here. Just let's have a conversation. But a conversation is two people speaking, not one person, and you speaking over me. I didn't drop you down. You dropped yourself down. Let's be honest. I just muted you for a second. Holy shit.
Are you okay now, Shaman?
I've been okay, but you can't tell me that that's not bullshit. Hmm? No? Nothing say over that? No? Nobody? Feel it? Feel it?
Shaman?
I can find this information at a different place, and then what, you're gonna say that place is bullshit too?
I mean, what they're
The
teaching
history books that you guys go off of were made by Jeffrey Epstein's and Ghislaine
Wait,
Maxwell's fucking dad and shit.
Why would textbooks from 100 years ago be relevant nowadays?
No, the textbooks that we all learned from and our history and shit, all of our stuff was made by like Ghislaine Maxwell's fucking dad and stuff like that. So I mean, you guys go ahead and believe whatever you want to fucking believe. That's fine.
So, Shaman, do you believe in flat Earth? That's what everybody wants to know.
I believe it's possible. But I believe a globe Earth is possible too. I just don't believe either one's been proved yet. So that's my argument. Is that neither one's been proven.
Do you believe in hollow Earth?
I believe that's a possibility. But see, a hollow Earth would have to be a globe. Yep. Supposedly Admiral Byrd had flat Earth. Or the hollow Earth, I mean, because he said he went into like some hole or something and some shit like that happened. No, don't you fucking go away now, lazy. Ask me some question like that and then leave. Like I'm gonna go on some tangent.
Can you hear me again?
Yeah.
Okay, good. My internet queefed for a minute. It's fine.
Anywho.
Okay, wait. So, how much stock do you put in hollow Earth?
Again, I just really don't know. I just think it could be a possibility. You know what I mean?
No. I think it's all bullshit. That'd be cool if there was a hollow Earth, though. That's cooler than anything else.
Well, I would have questions. I mean, should there be other ways for like things to illuminate it? Because like when you go deep into the sea, where no sunlight goes, there's bioluminescence and stuff like that. So, I could imagine you could have something in there, but then I would think the Earth would have to be super big for that, And then I would still imagine like how would you really where's all the light coming from? You know,
Right.
so they had to have some kind of
Do you
light
know?
source.
Do you know it'd be cooler than exploring outer space? Exploring the oceans more. I think that's something that fucking
Volologist.
keeps me up at night more than anything. Not
Well,
really.
and here's the thing that this goes back
God, you're
to
cutting out.
this.
Oh, I think I'm cutting out, but my
No, it's
fucking
me. It's
internet.
me. I had to go get a napkin real quick. Um, so the thing is that NASA apparently when they started up is when they stopped exploring the sea.
I
So
know.
they
I see
decided
some
we can't
videos.
go. Yeah, we couldn't go any further deep, right? They go, oh no, it's too deep. This is hard. Or they saw something. I don't know. And that's
That's
when they decided that we're going to start going to space instead of going into the water.
yeah. They're scared. They found something they're scared of.
Yeah, so maybe they're lying about everything because they're lying about that, right?
Well, yeah. Well, yeah. But that I
See?
think that's more interesting to me. Is before we go to space, let's fucking figure out what's going on here.
Yeah. So I mean, it's just crazy that that's when NASA got invented was after they decided they're not going to explore that. So what do we do now? And then where do they do all the simulations for like the space station and all that? They do it in water.
Exactly. And
So
then
so
now,
maybe all that stuff they're showing us is just them doing shit in water. All right, we got Mr. Awesome again in the house.
oh shit,
What's
we
up,
got
Melted
G2K.
Copper? What's up, Alexis? Now Hollow Moon is definitely hollow. That fucking thing is hollow. That thing rang like a fucking bell when they dropped that spaceship on it, rocket ship, whatever you want to call it. That's just hollow.
Get fucked. Love the PFP.
I will. It's still being investigated and stuff.
What's up, guys?
What up, G2K? How you doing, bro?
Well, you know me, just fucking hanging out, you know.
Just being awesome and amazing. I know.
Just being awesome and amazing, man. That's a tough job.
I love you.
It's not easy.
It's not. You would think it would be, but it's not.
It's not. It's not at all. We try it every Friday and we fail every time.
I don't think so. You guys are pretty awesome and amazing yourselves.
Well, I appreciate that.
Shaman would be a lot more
So-
awesome and amazing if he came over and visited every once in a while.
I know. I tell him every
It's
time.
just
I'm
been
like,
bad
"Hey."
timing most of the time.
Yeah, I
Like-
texted him the other night. I was like, on Thursday, I was like, "Hey, you got to come hang out." He's like, "Yeah, maybe. I'm probably going to sleep because I got to work the next morning."
Responsibilities get in the way of all kinds of shit, don't they?
Yeah, it kind of ruins everything.
Yeah.
G2K, are you a flat earther or are you a round earther?
I'm somewhere in the middle.
See, damn it, just like Shaman. Shaman's like, both of them could be plausible. I'm like, fuck you.
Well, I just question everything. You know what I mean? Like, and
Yep.
and
That's what,
with the way that with the way we've been lied to about all kinds of shit, like Christopher Columbus, like, you know what I mean? Like, I question shit. So,
yep, that's what Shaman does. He questions everything, and I actually appreciate that about him, even though I like to fuck with him a lot.
Listen, you find out recently they're telling you, like, and I've known this for a few years now, but recently it's starting to hit mainstream where, like, Rosa Parks was bullshit. She had a car and she had multiple run-ins where they didn't arrest her before they finally did arrest her because she did some crazy shit that particular day. And it's not even that they asked her to sit in the back of the bus right at the beginning. It's that like the law was if like more people came on the bus, then you had to move towards the back of the bus because it was illegal for the white people to sit in the back of the bus. So then she had to go sit back there, and that's what. And then you're like, wait, that's not the story I heard. And then the shit with Christopher Columbus. You know, like you
It,
said.
I actually
So
heard that it
bullshit.
wasn't even. I actually heard it wasn't even Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks was just the lady that they put in there fucking for the image, I
Listen,
guess.
Oh, like it was
I
some
don't.
other lady
Yeah.
doing
I
all
will.
this shit. You saying?
I will always maintain this. Okay, you watch the news and they get shit wrong that happened 10 minutes ago. Do you think they got anything right from the history books? Not a goddamn thing is right.
Well, let's look at. Okay.
Well,
Okay. So let
How
me
are
say
they going
this.
to report COVID? How are they going to record COVID in history
Oh,
100
it's gonna
years
be
from now?
interesting. It's gonna be interesting to. I don't even think it'll take. It'll be like 5 years from now when they start putting it into books, and we're gonna see how they
Fucking
write it
melted
down.
copper.
Well, let's put it this way. Okay. Like every picture I've seen of the Earth is flat. Okay. I'm just saying. Let's just say that. Okay. But
I remember you saying something about it one time. That's what made me ask you G2K because I was like, God damn it, he sounds like Shaman.
yeah. So let's take this moon landing. Okay. Let's take this moon landing. You
Oh, I
mean to
don't
tell
believe
me?
that we ever got to the goddamn moon.
Right. Okay. So you mean to tell me that in 1960, whenever the fuck it was, that
Mhm.
they had this technology to launch a fucking space rocket into the fucking beyond our atmosphere, into the fucking orbit, and land it on the moon. So three dudes can fucking jump around and play hopscotch on the fucking moon. And then you see the rockets that they put on that son of a bitch when it lifted off from the Earth. You see the rocket. You see the rockets that was on it when they lifted back off from the moon. And who's holding the? Who
Yeah.
did they leave on the moon? And who did they leave on the moon filming the motherfucking thing for the moon lander taking back
Exactly.
off into orbit?
All the footage is bullshit because like who is videotaping?
Yeah. And they had that special phone with like no lag. You know, it was amazing.
Like we
It
can't
was
even get. We don't even
amazing.
have that good. We don't even have that good a signal on Earth for fuck's sake.
Exactly. When they talked to fucking what was it, Nixon on the phone? Is
Yeah.
like, are you serious? What the fuck? No way on Earth, literally, could they be communicating like that with somebody on the fucking moon? There's so much bullshit wrapped up in it. I agree with that, but I don't think the Earth is necessarily flat. And even if it was flat, it wouldn't change my life. I'm still gonna fucking do everything I do on a day-to-day basis. So I don't give a shit.
Right. So you want to know my opinion on why they faked the moon landing?
So that we could say that we're better than Russia,
Well, pretty much. But we had
so they could molest fucking kids and sacrifice them to Moloch.
we had to beat Russia to the moon. We had to.
Yes,
We didn't have the
100%.
we didn't have the technology to do it. We legitimately didn't have the technology to do it. Like we just didn't. We didn't. But
And
yeah, we
that's
did
where
it. And
Stanley
that's why they
Kubrick
had,
comes in.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
that's why they hired Stanley Kubrick. Yep, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Like in one of the pictures I seen of them on the moon, like I believe it's Armstrong, that you can literally see the reflection of somebody holding a fucking camera in his while he's got his spacesuit on and his helmet. You can see somebody holding a camera filming him without a fucking mask on, without a helmet on.
Wait, yeah. So
I mean,
how's that happen? How's that happen?
you mean to tell me that one dude can hold his breath that much? You know what I mean? Come on now.
When we were finally able to make video good enough to look like you're actually in space, it was Odyssey 2001, right? And that came out the same year, I believe, that the moon landing happened.
Ooh, maybe so, huh?
If not, then it came out right before the moon landing, and that's why they took Stanley because he knew what he was doing. But it was related to that. It was related to Odyssey 2001. And then when you look in his other movies, like The Shining and stuff like that, the kid, I think he's wearing like a NASA shirt and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. And there's all kinds of little hints and stuff in his other movies that point to shit like that, and that's why he died was because he did that, he got the deal to do Eyes Wide Shut, and then he told too many secrets, and he didn't want to edit it, and they wanted him to edit it. That wasn't the deal, so they killed him, and then they edited the movie.
So you want, yeah, you want to know what you want to know really pleasant for me that is this dude was like met up with Buzz Aldrin, right? And he had a Bible with him, and he's like he told Buzz Aldrin, he's like swear on the Bible that you guys landed on the fucking moon, and he refused to do it. Absolutely,
They get
the cops
angry.
ended up.
They get angry.
The cops, yeah, fucking bitter, angry, like fucking, like fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, if you did, why wouldn't you do it?
I mean, I see how you can get mad about like how dare you, but like at the same time, okay, I'll do this. Let's make this go viral so that I don't have to
Yeah,
keep doing it, right?
yeah,
But
yeah,
but at the same time, I have no problem doing this. But like this isn't gonna be my life going forward, you know. But
yeah. I get
I'd
it.
fucking do it because that is your life, right? You fucking landed on the moon, bitch. Could you like leave it for somebody else then?
Yeah, you're the first human being in the whole entire
Yeah,
human race to fucking leave Earth's atmosphere in orbit and
yeah.
fucking
One
land on the moon
small
for
step
fucking.
for man, right? One, yeah,
I
right.
mean,
Nah.
fucking for real, dude. Like for real, I'd have done it. Even then, I would have told him to fuck off. You know what I mean? Like,
Right?
Yeah,
you
why
know,
didn't we go back? Well, because we didn't go, and
because yeah, it's impossible to go back to something you've never been to before.
Can't go back where you've never
um,
been.
yeah, the
Yep.
Tartaria stuff is cool. There is definitely a Tartaria. It's all over a lot of maps. There's definitely some kind of mud flood that happened. But actually, around the time when Steve was talking about 1817, 1812, I believe there was a war of 18, around there, 1812 or so. And there was to me, if you ask me, there was a reset that happened around that time. They changed a lot of shit. A lot of people in power changed over. All that that same kind of like time frame. Basically, a bunch of world war was going on, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like,
Hey, listen, bro. I jumped on every rabbit hole. I usually know at least a lot about most conspiracies, whether I agree with them or not. I'll look into some shit. So,
so what do you really think? What do you really think? What do you think really happened on 9/11? You know what I mean? Like what? Like
oh,
you know what I
bro,
mean?
let me tell you something. I was young still, uh, but I remember watching it on TV because my neighbor came over and I forgot to lock the door, and they just came into my house and was like, "We're going to war." I was like, what the fuck? Like what? And he was like, "Turn on the TV, turn on the TV," and I was sleeping in the living room at the time. So like I turn on the TV and I'm watching on the news, and then I just see the second plane hitting, and to me, I'm watching the playback, right? But I'm watching
Yeah.
live, and so my friend's freaking out. And I'm like, "Why are you freaking out? You've already seen this. This is what you came over to tell me about." So I didn't realize I watched the second plane hit live, but yeah, I watched that shit. And when I saw those buildings fall, I knew at that point. I said, "That's controlled demolition." And I was young and dumb at that time, and even I knew that was controlled demolition because I never seen buildings fall so like elegantly.
Yeah. So the whole thing, like for me, like what's jet fuel? You know what I mean? Jet fuel is basically kerosene. It doesn't burn. You know what I mean? Like there was another building. There was another building in fuck, I don't remember where it was at, but
Those
it burned.
buildings were made to withstand multiple um, airline aircraft, like the big ones, like that, whatever they
Yeah,
call them, the airliner jets or whatever. Multiple hits from
yeah,
that, and there was so much steel and stuff, it was impossible. People felt
Well, and
explosions
the
from
fact that
beneath them when they were in the basement.
Thousands of demolition experts have weighed in that would not happen the way it did. Like, that's crazy.
Listen, that doesn't happen. The chance of that happening, I think, naturally is like everybody hitting the lottery on the same day, kind of thing.
Right. Right. Like, so the melting temperature of metal is a little like, it's like 200 degrees or something like that. The max temperature that kerosene burns at is 1,800 degrees. Even if you add in all the office supplies and all the other shit that was in the building, like, there's no way it's getting people. There were firefighters that literally reported seeing molten motherfucking metal rolling down the building. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just melt metal. Like, it's not real easy to do if you know what I mean. It's just not going to work. It just don't work.
Hold up. Hey, Melted Copper, they've come out recently and debunked the debunk for Pizzagate and said there's definitely something to Pizzagate. Especially with all that
Oh
talk
yeah,
there is about
100%.
pizza.
100% guaranteed. Yeah.
We could pull some of that stuff up, but you know what? It's probably going to be a TikTok so that we don't get copyright strikes. But it doesn't mean it's fucking bullshit, asshole lady.
Oh, Shaman always believes everything he sees on TikTok.
No, not everything.
Everything.
Trust me, I see a lot of.
If you want to argue with Shaman, just put a TikTok video up and he'll believe your side.
Listen, bro, don't make me bring the Leviathan out and start showing you that and how he's waking up and shit.
Oh shit! We got Melted Copper in the goddamn building. Let's go.
Right. Hey, it's been a while. What's up, guys?
Things are about to
What's
get
up,
weird.
bro?
How you doing, bro?
You know what?
What's up,
Actually,
Copper?
surprisingly, I'm actually, what's that called? Happy. It feels uncomfortable and weird.
Yeah, it makes my skin itch too.
Oh, well, that's itchy because of the rash and the hooker and something about not bathing, but
no, that's the truth. It makes.
I'm not filthy. I'm just trying to
That
save
definitely make
resources
you itch.
from Mother Earth. Well, you know, the times are getting rough, folks, and you know, if you wash, people are more likely to talk to you. So if you just stink, they'll just avoid you. It's like a security.
That's what I do. That's what I
That's a
do.
good
But
way
I mean,
to
I
do
say wash. I just get some sneaky ass shit, and you know, I just wear some sneaky ass cologne. You know, and it's like, get away from me. Like, leave me the fuck alone. And people see me coming into Walmart, they're like, move out of the way of this guy. I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I want.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way!
I call
Same,
my people.
I actually have a buddy spending the night, and he's actually all about that Tartarian stuff. He can go on about vibrations and meat shells and stuff. And
are they good vibrations?
Yeah. Oh, he's like all about that.
Picking him up. Is he picking him up?
Oh, I don't know. Cause he just had a hernia, and like I was like, dude, you pass down. I'll just leave you alone. You know, we got all weekend.
Vibrations are real shit, bro.
Yeah, they're vibing for sure.
It's definitely certainly interesting times. Oh, did you guys hear that? I guess I'm so usually full of shit and sarcasm. It's hard for me to like articulate. I'm being real this time. So I guess there's actually legit rumors that Epstein's still alive because I guess, of course, such a man would be playing Roblox.
His YouTube channel, his Roblox, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah,
channel.
one of those. I don't have children. I just want either Roblox or what's the other Minecraft. One of those two.
Yeah, no, and Fortnite, his Fortnite account.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, no, I never believed he killed himself for one, and I would not be surprised one bit if he's still alive. They just moved the asset around because he's an asset for somebody.
Oh, dude,
he's an asset for a lot of people.
It seemed like 3 months ago I didn't even know of half this shit. Now it's like my head hurts. It hurts.
Right? Yes, Copper.
Put it this way. I've been into this shit since I don't know, easily over 20 years. I've been into conspiracies and stuff.
Right, and ironically, you know who cracked the seal open of my mind's eye? Ben Shapiro of all people. He had a 45-minute rant about some guy, and I'm one to hear it out, but I'm also like, well, now I need to see what this guy's saying to see why you hate him so much. And next thing I know about Zionists and a whole bunch of wacky shit, and it's like, thanks, Ben. You probably should have just debated the guy to present your audience.
He talks shit about Nick Fuentes, and then you went over and watched Nick Fuentes and was like, holy fuck, now I learned some shit. You see, I can see into shit. I know what's going on.
Unlockable fighting character. I never heard of this kid for I guess
Ben
he's been around for a
Shapiro's
long
the
time.
worst puppet ever because he does. He fucking WikiLeaks things to people unknown to himself.
Dude, I like Ben Shapiro for all the wrong reasons because he's such a hilarious hypocrite that anything he says, he will reverse engineer his own words. Like he no offense, hopefully I don't use black slander here, but he had a black DEI to talk about DEI, then complain about race baiting, then fired his DEI, and then decided to hyperinflate that he's a Jewish minority now and not a white guy. Okay, buddy.
Sounds logical to me. I better go get back to my motherfucking. I better go get back to my co-host.
Barely
And
like
do
a
Jedi.
lunatic on sad panel shows that let me out on just because they feel bad.
GGK, thanks
Have
for
a good
stopping
one. What's going on, man?
Appreciate you.
Always, man. Always.
Yeah, good night. God bless. Hopefully your book sells. He's the book guy, right?
Fuck off, Copper. I hope your copper fills.
Right? Yeah, copper will always sell. It's just whether it's high value or low value, and then you just gotta hide it.
I hope your copper doesn't melt, motherfucker.
Yeah, I hope the melted copper stays fucking solid, asshole. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, GGK has a book out. Everybody can go buy it on Amazon. I don't have
See,
a link right now.
I helped plug him in a non-gay way this time.
Oh, yeah, not in the butt. Yeah, you plugged him not in the butt. Good job, bro.
What? Not in the butt.
I'm just glad it's fucking February's here because that means it's gonna be warm soon.
Well, the groundhog saw his shadow and said, fuck your mother. So,
hey, if there was an ice wall, whoever did it, perfect Truman Show, because I hate fucking cold, so I'm not even interested in getting to the end of that fucking wall. There.
Right?
Fuck
I'm going to stay the fuck away from that ice wall. If you got one.
So here's the thing. I just want to, I only want to argue to people because, again, if you really look into this shit, all you're going to figure out is that you can't prove either. So the fact that we'll fight for one way or the other is kind of ridiculous.
Oh, I like to hear these things. So personally, I do feel like we're on a ball just because everything else is a ball. But
that's what you were told. That's what you were told.
I think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being a prude, mean-spirited, deflecting. Let's hear him out. But here's the thing: there's a guy who made a rocket to prove that the world was flat. Which, if you felt the world was flat and that rockets were goofy anyways, and NASA was making bigger rockets than you, why would you do such an experiment just to murder yourself? That's your own thing. My thought was, why didn't this guy make a fucking boat and go to the edge of the earth that he believes is there?
Let's see the
He doesn't
goddamn ice
believe
wall.
that up there is a thing from the start.
Because it's easier to hit the top of the firmament than it is to get to the edge of the shit.
Nope. Just get a boat. You can sail right to the.
Oh yeah, okay. You get a fucking boat and just sail right there. You gotta go through the Arctic fucking
I will bring
sea and
floaties.
shit.
Right. Well, I guess from my understanding, not that I was bored and looked this up, I think Antarctica has like a blockade of all kinds of wacky things going on down there. But I don't hear too much about the North Pole. So if there was, and just assuming we're on a plate, that means that's where we can breach this wall. Plus, it's closer to us because we're in America.
No, the North Pole would be the center. Like, let's say, think of a dartboard, right? And think of the bullseye as the North Pole.
Fine. So you're saying what I'm saying is the center, and Antarctica essentially is the entire rim.
Correct. That's how, like as if you, and the way that you would think about it is if it was like peeling like an orange, you peel the bottom of it up and then make it, a perfect circle flat. That's how they wrap the globe with the flat Earth. You know what I mean?
And the hollow Earth's still a thing too, but then I'm also like, would they be like cave people with see-through skin then, just because there wouldn't be a sun there?
Yeah, you see, there's so many other questions that arise with a hollow Earth that it's more about, like you said, the light source is really where you start
Well,
just
you
wondering.
can't believe in
like,
flat Earth and hollow Earth at the same time, so you got to pick a
Hey,
conspiracy.
listen, quit being a prude. We smash these things together.
No, you got to pick a side: hollow Earth or flat Earth.
Listen, I like to go with the LGBT community of we'll take all these wacky ideas that seem like they should conflict and smash us into a group if we work together. For example, I don't know if you guys know this, but you're honky crackers. There's two races in this world: white people and everyone else as a whole.
You're onto something there.
Yeah, because on these panel shows, you're running a lot of edge lords, and when I say edge lords, I mean butter knives. They always use the N word, and I'm like, you need to diversify your racial slander. We got gooks, wops, mix.
No,
There's a whole bunch of races
you don't
that you're leaving out.
We know what you mean.
Yeah, I was going to chain them all, but then I was like, I just got back on this show. I don't want to get kicked off right away.
Don't worry, Copper. We're not going to kick you. Probably.
Oh, because I met this guy in open mic.
Though, possibly.
And I was talking about how Black History Month is February, the coldest month. And I was like, thank God we gave the fucking hot month of summer month of June to the faggots. I'm glad. But somewhere there was a balance, because I guess there's a holiday called June 13th, and maybe I guess the government's like, well, we only gave them 28 days, so we got to give them 3 more days throughout the year somewhere so they can get a full month and not complain.
It's Juneteenth, I think.
Yeah, Juneteenth.
Put some respect on the date.
Put some goddamn respect on it.
Oh, I like listening to some of the older brothers talk, like what's his name, Jesse Peterson and Judge Joe Brown. Them some salt of the earth brothers right there.
Yeah, Judge Joe Brown has some real talk.
Well, it's always nice. You know, you see all these Jesse Jackson, like Channel 11 people talking in vague platitudes and victimizing themselves and their own people. So it's always nice to see a few people laughing at the same way we would. Like, oh yeah, that's something. Oh, because I found funny, Trump was getting in trouble because I guess he posted something that was like racist against Obama, but then I thought,
we played the video
white mom
earlier.
that raised him. He's, if anything, he leans more towards white than he does towards black, even though his skin might look otherwise.
We played the video earlier.
I got something to kind of prove. I think this right here proves flat Earth, though. Hold on, let me play this real quick.
I don't think it probably proves it. But go on.
I think it does, and you can't say shit till after you watch it. So please just watch it, and then please save your comments till after you watch the video.
All eyes, Shaman.
All right, save your comments.
Cool. What is cool?
Vaginas.
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
No, but they're cool. Vaginas are cool.
What is cool?
Vaginas.
He's not wrong.
Yeah. I just want to play that video.
They are pretty awesome. Is that really? You don't really have anything?
No, I don't really have anything. That was just that video.
I'm really annoyed with you right now. Go on.
Well, you didn't want that? You didn't want that? Here you go.
Oh, you didn't
I agree with him.
Well, let me show you. Let's get a little bit closer, shall we? This was released in 2000. It was originally done in 1957. This is the number you can look it up by. Firmament. You can find out on page 19. Here's where they talk about the near and local sun. Flat Earth. And firmament again. This isn't a theory or a guess. These are their own words. They didn't use the word atmosphere. They said firmament, a biblical term for the solid dome above the earth. These images prove beyond a doubt that the CIA approved.
What do you think about that? CIA document has that shit written in it.
I do think it's funny as far as space exploration goes, ignoring, conspiracy things that are allegedly conspiracy theories. Why is it that we're suddenly talking about jumping to Mars? It's like, it just feels like, you think we'd go back to the moon a little bit, maybe a halfway point, get people to the
let me
moon,
ask you a
get them used
question.
to being.
Let me ask you a question. How come it's such a big deal to get people to the moon, but yet Elon can send a car towards Mars? He fucked up, supposedly, but he can send a rocket with a car there to go to Mars, and he sent other rockets that have actually landed at Mars, and it's not really a problem for him, right? But yet we can't put people on the moon?
And sometimes when it comes to space exploration, the way I view it is like, because India has a space program too, and I feel like some of these space programs are more of a cute way to show off your missile powers without hurting anyone. Because if you can prove you could shoot the moon, then your neighbors will be like, okay, they could shoot the moon, we're going to calm down.
Yeah, because technically the moon's so far away from what they tell us. The moon's so far away that if you could shoot the moon, like, oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh my
If
God.
you were to fire a missile at the closest planet next to us, if you're a country next to them, how are you going to fight that?
You can't.
And plus, it's like,
can't get away from that.
Oh, there was a Norm Macdonald joke that was making fun of Elon, which this tells you how long they've been talking about this. And he's like, Elon Musk wants to send people to the Mars because he's probably the most creative serial killer there is. I probably said that wrong. I'm sorry.
That was a Norm Macdonald joke?
Yeah, I failed on the landing on that. I'm sorry, man. Listen, I'm just a Sid man in a bunker, all right? There's a reason why he was on Roseanne, Saturday Night Live, Letterman, Leno, Conan.
Everything.
Yeah. I guess in retrospect, I guess that's probably one of my favorite stand-up comics.
Norm Macdonald had cancer and didn't tell any of his friends. Nobody knew he was dying until he died.
And he actually had cancer a few times.
Yeah, and nobody fucking knew about it. He didn't say a word to anybody. None of his closest friends, nothing.
Well, you know what? There was a David Lynch film called like The Straight Life, and that actor also was dying of cancer. He was up for an Oscar, but he didn't tell anyone. And I guess Norm was like that movie and was impressed by that because there's a moment where he talks about where he's just like, he didn't bring down his family, and he's like, well, what are people going to do? They can't do anything anyways. You're just going to give them information and make them sad.
But can you think about how hard that would be not to tell people that you're dying? And he just fucking did it and oh, that's so sad actually. Because you don't, because even though they can't do anything, they can like be there for you. And he didn't give a shit about that. He was just like, nope, I'm going to die. I'm just going to die in quiet.
Here's a Fortnite thing right here. Look.
So apparently somebody found out that there was a username associated to Jeffrey Epstein in the Epstein files. And it allegedly confirms that Epstein may be alive. His username is LittlestJeff1. When you search up that username on the Epic Games Store, his username shows up. And his last recent gameplay was Chapter 5 Season 1. He's a Silver 1 rank, and that season happened in 2023. So, what the hell? If of all places, Fortnite is where we find out Epstein is still alive, I will 100% believe we're living in a simulation.
I think his account's all went private.
I mean, it does
Now
make sense
I kind
that
of
a PDF file
understand why
would play that
Fortnite
game.
made it to where there's an island where
You're not
kids
wrong.
drop into. What a load of scum! So apparently somebody found.
Yeah, but okay, those accounts that were found, I think, went to private after this.
Yeah, it was on Asmongold was talking about it.
Yeah. So wouldn't Jeffrey Epstein put this shit on private afterwards?
Hey,
Yeah,
I'm with
yeah.
you.
After people realize
KT,
they're alive.
what's that? Katao? I don't even know how to enunciate your name. But yeah, and check this
Kato.
out. If they put a billboard on it, yeah, some
Katao.
people would hate it, but it would definitely minimize the flat Earth people and get us to all be like, okay, we can accept this now. Well, no, because someone else would probably act like it was a hologram or some sort of super laser blue light. I do think with AI, it'd be more crazy because now you could probably get filmed doing a crime and then just hyperinflate the internet with AI images to make it reasonably not true.
I mean, that's what they do for everything else.
Because, oh man, I was watching. I mean, as a guy who used to draw comics and want to do stuff, and now it just seems pointless. But I am kind of a fan of the AI. It's very impressive, and it's only going to get more impressive too. By the way,
Actually, I'm so fucking sick of AI. It's so annoying. Don't get me wrong, it can do some cool shit, but it's still like every video you see on Twitter, YouTube, all this shit, it's all AI, and it's painfully obvious sometimes.
oh,
I've
yeah,
seen.
he's got that robot voice. I don't know. Is it supposed to be George Clooney? Why do they always use like the same fucking voice?
They kind of do.
Because I've tried to figure out, I'm like, who's the voice that they always use? And it's always the same fucking emulation.
For what? For what?
For almost all AIs, it's like a George Clooney-ish sounding voice.
Because all the ladies want to fuck them.
Maybe like 30 years ago, man, he's looking rough. I mean, realistically, I think I look better than him, and that's not even me lying now.
Yeah, 30 years
You
ago.
might be halfway right now. I mean, you might be.
Yeah, well, because I've seen a bunch of Republicans trolling him as he's trying to do a stage play or something, and I was like, God damn, man, is he doing heroin? I didn't think I could see a guy
can barely walk
through
and
his face
shit.
that much.
I have not seen George Clooney in a minute. I don't know what he looks like.
Look, bro, if you're not taking your adrenochrome, if they cut you off too quick, like that fucks you up.
Right, it is crazy, man. The fact that there's such thing as the dark side of the moon, like one side that just never gets seen.
It's not the dark side. It is like you just said, that never gets seen. The sun hits it.
Well, of course, because I mean, if part of it's facing us all the time, means that part's getting beamed the fuck out of by sunlight. Which is even more crazy. You guys ever see those maps of all the fucking metal and gibberish we got launched around our atmosphere thanks to our satellites and stuff? It looks like when I'm sure they're smaller, but when you look at this thing, it just looks like we're a junk planet now.
Yeah, we probably are. With all the satellites and shit going around.
Oh man, that's like, did you know somewhere? I think it's in the Pacific. There's like a fucking island of just pure garbage, and it's like miles big.
Yeah,
everyone in a boat just throws their shit up into the ocean, and assuming it's just gonna melt and it collects.
Well, it's
See, we don't care about that, but they want you to like eat less meat and stop driving your car so much, and don't use a gas stove, and blah 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 blah. Don't water your grass on Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Like, go fuck yourself. When the government starts taking care of the earth, we can start taking care of the earth. But we pay the government to do the right thing, and they're not. They're not making the decisions that are right for us and shit.
Yeah, that's like when
that's what we've been trusting them to do.
But yeah, it goes back to the whole Israel thing where it's like, I have a toll bridge now. Do you know? One thing's a toll road. Okay, we're a toll road. At least I can spend an hour with my money driving really fast and enjoying my purchased road. I have a toll bridge now. When my country can't just afford a regular fucking bridge that I got, I'll tell you what, if I'm paying for this toll bridge, I'm driving slow as fuck. I paid to be here, fucker.
Let's see what I see is if I paid to be here, I could drive as fast as I want.
Oh yeah, I feel that way on toll roads too. I'm like, cops shouldn't be here. This is the Ritz. We all pay to be here.
We
Go
paid
after
extra
them
for
filthy
that.
poor people.
They're taking the long way around.
Oh man, especially in my territory, they've been fixing the highway so long it looks like the Hulk came by. You're better off taking a route.
Slim, I saw photos a long ass time ago of these like crystalline structures on the moon. It was crazy shit, and I didn't know, at the time whether it was real or fake. Looked pretty fucking real, but yeah, I'm still waiting on that one to see what happens.
I did hear that Jesus Christ, because I think in the Bible there's talk about fiery chariots coming from the heavens, which, given the terms, you could see why they'd say chariot, but it could also be seen that would be called a spaceship now.
In a sense, when we talk about alien, an alien would be something that was not of Earth.
Oh no, but
So
then
I
that's the
mean,
thing.
technically, Jesus. I mean, an alien as a foreigner, yeah, but he wouldn't have been. He
Alien,
was
not a
born
Jew.
here. Supposedly, he was born here, so he would have been not an alien.
Oh, I almost
But his
want to nudge
father,
my buddy awake because he started talking about alchemy and stuff, and it was interesting. Because there's a moment where
but
it's like
his
somebody said something like it's better to think Jesus didn't exist. But then sometimes you got to think about some of the hooky shit you see in the cults and things. I mean, for these millionaires to get together and do these shenanigans, you'd think there'd have to be some sort of fruit or a thing that would, support them doing such wacky shit. Because like this,
let me tell
I'm
you
not saying
something.
I'm a great guy, but if you're doing no good, you don't bring people who aren't your friend around to hang out while you're doing the no good things, And it's not these billionaires are friends of any sort, really. Acquaintances, maybe.
So the way I see it is like this, right? So we can look at all this and say, "Hey, I'm not religious, and all this shit is fake," and da 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 da. What it comes down to is these powerful people, all right, are doing these fucking crazy ass satanic things like eating children and sacrificing children to fucking statue gods and shit that are against the Christian God. Yeah, to Moloch, right? Which is I guess derives from Nimrod, who, goes back to the Tower of Babel and shit. So I mean, these people truly believe in this stuff so much that they do these things. And you're telling me that this like spiritual war isn't actually happening because they believe it. And how did they get into power?
Yeah, see, that's kind of the theory I've been going on a little bit lately. Because usually I'm just like, well, there's a bunch of sick fucks in this world. That's a nice, simple way to say it. But then sometimes, like I
Nah.
said, you start thinking about and some of these people aren't like low IQ people, really. Like some of these are like rocket scientists and shit, like people with a reasonable amount of what I would like to say intelligence.
Because like
Oh, God. I'm sorry.
if these people are so like, think about it, like you go to the award ceremonies and stuff, and they don't ever want you to give thanks to Jesus Christ. You can say God and Lord, but you can't say Jesus Christ. They don't want you to say that. It's like they're
Oh,
so
man.
scared of that name for some reason. And other than that, I wouldn't be like up on it. But I'm like, why are they against Jesus Christ? They don't mind saying God because it's their God, right? And everybody has their own God that they worship. So you just can't say Jesus Christ, which is fucking weird. But Moloch
Speaking of
would
other
be
weird
against
things,
that.
you know that on the Epstein Isle. Now, it's a horrible situation. One shouldn't make humor of these things, but think one girl probably blew the president of the United States, while the other one was like, "You mean I get Stephen Hawking's? Like really, really the underbitten dying guy in a chair? Can't you
I
check
mean,
me as
yeah, pretty
someone a
much
little bit?
though.
I don't know, working limbs would be nice."
Yeah, you're getting Prince Andrews and
Right now, this girl's like, "Hey, Stephen Hawking," and you would think
hey, there
for
were
that
good
guy.
looking. There were good looking guys going over there too.
Oh yeah,
There
I
were
was
good
talking to that
looking
with my comedy
celebrities
buddy
going
because
there.
I was talking about Bill Cosby passing people. I'm like, that guy's a billionaire. He really didn't even have to do all that. He could just write some checks and have 6 girls happily lapping that shit up. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
why he would
yeah.
go to such a length to fuck a dead person. That's just weird to me.
Because he's either cheap or a sicko. A little bit of
Yeah,
both.
I don't know about this world, Shaman. I don't know, man.
Sodom and Gomorrah in this world right now. Everything we've been taught is a lie. So just remember that. Don't hold on to anything, man. Because I just mean every little thing that I fucking learned is like there might be some truth to it, but nope.
Right.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of anything I learned that I
Right,
haven't
that
heard.
bitches don't need a
Some
plan
truth.
B. Well, that's the thing. He didn't even kill him. He drugged him, and then they just woke up with a sore pussy. And it's like, I guess another thing too, not to give out advice to be an evil scumbag, but I guess if you're trying to shag a passed out person, try to go easy on him so they don't wake up with the clues.
Well, we're
though,
protected.
when they interview like serial killers, they get bored and they're like, I kind of want to get caught.
Oh yeah, I was thinking about it. Actually, I was driving around. Man, this is probably giving you too much information. Should I think
Yeah,
about?
they're fucking
There's a guy
idiots.
named Daryl Brooks, and this guy, he ran over like 70 people in the dancing grannies on Christmas. And I was thinking, who is the evilest scumbag? And I was like, he is not a serial killer, because at least a serial killer has some exclusivity. Like he picks somebody out, and there's even if it seems pretty evil, at least there's a level of what one could call a warped idea of love and focus on a person. Where this maniac just drove down the street, just randomly, all
right. Yeah.
And I watched that guy's trial. If you guys want to see comedy and morbid comedy, watch the Daryl Brooks trial because he represents himself. And you're just like, man, this guy, his whole plan must be just to piss off all his victims so one of them will jump over and murder him before he gets found guilty.
Yeah, it's a weird phenomenon though, where a lot of those people that get away with shit for so long, they get bored and they're like, I want to get caught. And that's when they do whatever the fuck sloppy shit that gets them caught. They're like, they wanted to get caught.
Which I'm pretty sure, thank God, technology, I think, has trimmed that down. Because, you know, like you could never have like another Ted Bundy or a Dahmer at the rate of just cameras everywhere now.
Yeah, that's true. That changes everything.
You know, like that's kind of like the Idaho. I'm sorry. What do you guys want to talk about? Talk about murderers.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, I think we're just talking about
all right, so there's a guy in Idaho, and
finish
it's
that
pretty-
off, and we can
it's
talk
not
about
that
something
murder
else.
something that you should envy or anything, but somehow this dude stabbed 4 college people. Like you would think one would have woke up and got a pan and just whooped his ass, but they basically
Someone in the
caught him.
house.
Yeah, and they caught him because he had his phone on him, and it kept hitting towers as he was circling around their house like a vulture, and that's kind of how they got him.
Like he waited for a couple to leave, and then he went in and killed whoever was there and shit or something.
Yeah,
I think I know what
talk
you're
about a
talking
weird
about.
looking dude. I mean, I shouldn't be giving rewards for weird looking dudes, but figure it's the one guy with the biggest, hairiest ass eyebrows. And that's another thing. They're like, look at them eyebrows. Of course it was him.
Fuck, I need to shave my eyebrows.
Yeah, listen, I don't know if you guys know about aging, but yeah, when you get older, it seems like you start to have to shave you have to just cut it down, and not Mexican girl shave them off and redraw them like you could, but you definitely got to trim them things.
Yo,
I was dating this Mexican girl
watch out for
once,
that ear hair.
her eyebrows, when she'd get mad, like one eyebrow would get wiped off, and she'd look all tweaked when she'd talk to me.
I work with a lot of Mexican chicks, and a lot of them shave their eyebrows and then like fucking put stickers of eyebrows on.
Yeah, I mean, hey man, listen, don't blame me what I tell you I saw. I didn't make this earth. I just witnessed it.
It's a true thing. I see it every day.
Yeah, because I was watching a trial, and that guy knew he was fucked because I don't think he said a single word. He was just like,
he's just like, yep.
He said the eyebrows are the main thing the guy.
Well, yeah, and then like the next day he drove across the country, and then I guess when they found his car, he did a good job at cleaning up the evidence, but he did such a good job that it was, because no one's car is that fucking clean. So at that point, they're like, this is just weird. No one is this clean.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, he's a tall, lanky, weird-looking guy. Like, and like, if I showed you a photo of him just at his trial, and I asked anyone like, "What do you think this man did?" Everyone would say murder. He just looks. He has that murder look.
Everyone would say. Yep. No, those motherfuckers out there killing people.
You know, I mean, I wonder if there's a science, because it does seem like certain people have like a facial structure that just seems to just lean this way. I mean, maybe I man, yeah, I'm not a very good person, but
I mean,
since I know I'm not, it means I can eventually.
You look like you freed some slaves at one point in your
I
life.
do, man. Oh, I should go get the top hat, man.
Top hat, top hat, top hat, top hat.
Oh, hey, you should be impressed. I'm not actually drinking tonight, mainly because I got a buddy and I think we have stuff to do tomorrow. So I was like, all right, I won't booze.
Just the monster. Good for you, bro. Good for you.
Oh.
No, that's a good thing.
Oh, yeah, well,
bro, I rarely drink. I rarely drink.
Because yeah, some of these shows, it seems like these people drink with no real goal or agenda. It's weird.
That's me.
For example, I don't know how I display myself here, but at least if you clicked on my YouTube, you can see at some point where I was doing cartoons and trying to build a thing to go somewhere. Some of these people, it's just like you're just watching them drink themselves to death with zero hobbies. And here's another thing that annoys me: when people start yelling and get mean with you, at least be happy. Like when I insult people, you can see the joy.
Dude, I'm the happiest drunk ever.
Pleasure. Yeah, because some of these people, they'll attack you, and you're just like, man, you yourself sound miserable while trying to cast misery on me. At least get some pleasure out of your hate.
Exactly. Like drink to escape and be happy about it because you've escaped.
Right? Oh man, there's like this big portly lady looks like Dr. Octopus, and every time I see this lady, which I don't know what I did to her, but she goes on panel and targets me for 45 minutes, and usually she's just calling me things that my friends called me in 4th grade, and I'm kind of like, how old are you? Can you update your insult catalog a little? I mean, I got it. I'm gay. I molest dogs. I'm a homo. I'm a trans. I got it.
I just feel
like more weird. Some of these people appear when, like, right now, there's 3 of us. We're talking Tartaria, Flat, a lot of dialogue. Some of these people jump on just to yell at the 3 people that were talking, and you're just like, why didn't you show up then? If you hated us all from the start, why did you?
Hey, if you want to yell, I'm down. Like I could do it. You know, let's go.
Right?
I will fuck someone up. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Fuck you up.
Hey, but at the same time, if you want to come on and have a conversation about something, let's have a conversation about something.
That's the main thing. People that want to shout from the sidelines can fuck off because join the conversation. If you think we're all full of shit and stupid as fuck, which I know we are, you can just jump in and say it. You don't need to just start hurling shit from the sidelines.
If you think we're stupid as fuck, we'll agree with you. If you think we're dumb and retarded, why don't you get up here and prove it then?
Yeah.
Right. In fact, sometimes I'm not even salty about it. Listen, sometimes, believe it or not, I like being wrong. You know, sometimes it's nice to be like, wait a second, you mean I was mistaken. There's a new wormhole of positivity and things I didn't conceive before. I'm a changed man.
Know what? That's half of Shaman and I's friendship was built on him proving me wrong on a bunch of shit that I thought he was It's true.
Yeah, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, you don't really prove me wrong much. What's going on? Can you try harder, please? And I just mean he doesn't try to prove me wrong ever.
I don't try to prove him wrong. I just tell him he's stupid.
Oh, it came from TikTok, fucking asshole.
Yes, that's me.
Well, I mean, I'm not wrong with that, Shaman. If it's on TikTok, you believe it.
No, look. I can find those same videos on Instagram, and then what?
But if you see them on TikTok, that's when it's like cemented into your brain. This must be the truth.
No,
you know what?
I only use TikTok because I can play that on YouTube without getting strikes.
And my Facebook Reels is all about showing me what appears to be hot girls with bad taste in music just shaking their ass for maybe 3 seconds. I don't know who wakes up every day with 16 different pairs of underwear to dance in front of bathroom mirrors. I don't know.
Listen, you gotta stop watching it. If you watch it, it's gonna keep going there. So what you have to do is search other things and whenever that other stuff comes up, you have to swipe it really quick. And if you don't, it's gonna like stay on your algorithm. And then
Oh yeah, because it's
right,
like I make fun of a guy named Benny. He's like a political guy that I'm not really a fan of. But the second I make fun of him, I go to my YouTube, not YouTube, my Facebook, and suddenly it's like suggested. It's like I don't like just because I visited it doesn't mean that I like it. Okay, YouTube,
Right?
yeah.
I mean, your
See,
heart's in the right
so
place.
Algorithms are a motherfucker.
yeah, so if it
It's
keeps
hard to
going
change
over
your
girl after
algorithm.
girl,
It's harder
it's
than
because
you
you're
think.
like, it's because whether you want to see it or not, it pops up and you're like, ooh, look at that. I don't want to see this shit, but
Oh
fuck
yeah,
yeah.
well, see, I don't mind certain parts of the night. Listen, I'm a man like the rest of you, but then if it's like I'm, my sister's like, hey, we're going to church, can you help me watch the kids? And I pull out my phone and I have big titties popping up while I'm on a
All
church.
right.
It's kind of like,
confirm Shaman
not
is
now.
a man.
Let me recommend something to you. Let me recommend something to you. Whatever platform that you're using for your material, okay, at night, make a separate account because you can always log into separate accounts, and at the same time, you can be logged into multiple accounts on all platforms. Okay, so
Shaman has
go to
30
one
dollars.
It's
platform
like,
to
I
do your
have been
dirt.
proud, buddy. I'm helping you out now.
Go to one platform to do your dirt, and the other platform is if you're gonna show family and stuff, you go to your clean one. You see what I'm saying?
Oh
So then
yeah.
they don't see what your algorithm is looking at. So if you're gonna go look at bitches on Instagram, go to your whatever one, and if you're gonna go look at something that's not bitches, then go to the other one and run that algorithm. So that way, when you're with family and friends, you pull up the other one and not the one that you look at bitches with.
Okay, that sounds derogatory, Shaman.
Well,
Shut up.
hey man, listen, if it is what it is, all right. Listen, if I was looking for love, I'd
Yeah.
be on a dating site.
Row. No, he's looking for bitches.
Right.
Bitches and hoes.
All these bitches and all these hoes, and somebody here gonna fuck,
Go
walking that,
fuck.
talking that, spitting hoes. Have one licking my balls and one licking my toes.
Yeah. Fuck, is that copper? Yeah, that's copper, bro.
Grant, see, I know more hip hop than one would think. I don't know much country.
Right?
Country's not quite my shtick at all.
You know
You
what?
know
I like
cunts,
old
huh?
school country.
Country
Like,
to
I'm
me is
going
like stuff you do in a
country.
bowling alley,
Look at that truck. I'm going country.
right?
There you
Shake
go.
it, country girl, shake it. Got my red Solo cup, man.
You know,
Talk about my
I like
Mustang.
most genres of music. I don't. If they got a good song, I'm gonna listen.
Cause they shot
I don't
my
listen to a lot of
dog and I
country.
got a flat tire on my truck.
That's probably a real song too.
Started this day happy and now I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so Bo Burnham has a great song about country music. It's so funny.
Bo Burnham be bad, burn Bo, you know what I mean, man?
Bo Burnham is fucking funny as shit. And he
Well,
has
I
great.
think the landscape of country music has changed because isn't that Jelly Roll guy a country person? Like, I don't know any of his songs. I just noticed one point he used to be fat and then he looked kind of sickly yelling about Jesus. And I mean, I felt happy for him. I was like, oh, that guy seems like he's been through a lot.
Yeah, I like Jelly Roll. Jelly
He's
Roll's
not
funny.
fat anymore.
You know, if G2K was here, he'd go nuts. G2K loves fucking Jelly Roll.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for
Just like people
acknowledging
love,
my
Ronald
genius. I
McDonald
appreciate
or
that.
Tom McDonald. Like, I can't listen to anything that guy makes.
I
It just
don't
sounds
you
like an
encourage him.
angry,
Don't you fucking
yelling
encourage
guy
him.
with poorly made beats behind him. And another thing with music, I don't want to hear about politics, gay people, and all this shenanigans when I'm trying to daydream and an adventure in my mind. Okay, it's a lot of. Please don't talk to me, sir. In fact, if anything, Tom McDonald is probably why I listen to primarily orchestras because I'm like, I don't like humans in my music.
I do like Tom McDonald. He's good.
Because
So,
he's another one of those guys. Every week he's like, "Hey, yo, I'm coming up with a new song," and it's like, I'm sure it's gonna sound like your other song.
Dude,
where you
he just
bitch a
dropped
lot.
a new song today.
Of course he did. He always does because his music
Yeah,
doesn't
he
take
does.
talent. It just takes a babbling
Literally,
singing a
the
Casio.
minute something happens, he fucking makes a song about it.
Oh God, John Candy after Ozempic would be like, who's the guy who played he was Roseanne's husband? Oh, John Goodman.
John
John Goodman,
Goodman.
I liked him
Yeah.
better when he was fat. Now that he's skinny, he just looks
Yeah,
like he has age.
there's a lot of people that I like better when they were fat.
Hey, but come on, he was still really good in what's that shit on HBO right now? The church thing?
The gem show.
The Righteous Gemstones.
Righteous Gems.
Fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's
Righteous
so good.
Gemstones. I love that
So
shit.
good. That's such a great show. I haven't watched it.
I might
I
whoop
watched
somebody's
the
ass
first
just to watch that
2
show.
seasons.
Oh, John Goodman's great. Like I liked him in Monsters Inc. I liked him in Oh Brother Where Art Thou. I liked him as the Fred Flintstone.
Yeah.
And did you know he hated
Yes.
being Fred Flintstone? He only did it because Spielberg's got pull. And then afterwards he's like, no, I'm not doing this again. Because he didn't want to be remembered as Fred Flintstone.
I don't blame him for that, but it was still he did a great job.
Oh, nice.
But let me say something real quick to Morgan. See, I don't just keep like my personal identity separate or like secret from you guys. I keep my online persona secret from like my work and stuff like that too. So even if I want to share a video with somebody at work, I can't share it from like my show account because then I'm busted.
Yeah.
So I have to do all kinds of like crazy shit to stay secret. It's a lot more work than you would think, to be honest.
Yeah. You look like one of the dudes from 300 in your PFP.
Yeah. Nah, bro.
This is YouTube kick.
This is
right
father.
Dude, I'm not even really too particular if people knew my real name or not. Because actually, I had one guy. There's a guy who usually just brutalizes women with his mouth, and he was doxing my home address and my house with photos that the realtor had, and I didn't care because I always get things in the mail of foreign people wanting to buy my house and overcharge my American compatriots rent. But I found it fun because this guy's like a rental. Well, I guess he says a detective, but all he really does is stalk people like an insurance. Because I've had a fucking bad credit before. Okay, so I've had people call me they didn't want to call me, so it's not a new game for me. Yeah, I'm only concerned if I have a warrant and it's a cop, because that means I need to get a lawyer.
Yeah, that's scary shit. You know, that's scary shit.
Yeah, that's not fun.
Oh yeah, trust me, I've had a few problems. I mean, fortunately they're done, but of course this is annoying because they'll bring you in like 5 fucking times, 5 different months, not get any, because you almost want at this point, you're just like, because you got to take time off work and you got to go over there and you just want to be like, I'm guilty, okay? I don't really care. I'm not guilty. Can I just, who do I got to pay to move on with my fucking life at this point? Sorry.
Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, I got a new one. Let's see here. I'm having fun tonight. Woo!
In the words of Richard
Making
Blair, woo!
Yeah. Woo! What the fuck? Where's that
Crazy as you get
photo?
old, not only do your friends die, but then somewhere you find you and your friends are all just living and falling apart together. It's like, oh boy, everybody, it's hospital week for the old friend group.
It's hospital week.
Because my buddy over there, I thought I was loud. I thought he'd probably wake up by now. He had a hernia surgery, and then I think I got another text from a friend, like when I'm talking to you guys, so I'm not answering. And I think it says, I'm back at the hospital.
Back at the hospital. You got a
Right.
room reserved. All right. Well, we got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes.
Oh man,
guys.
show's over. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Hit like and subscribe, share on your social medias.
Yeah, do that shit.
Sorry I didn't bust out any costumes and wackiness today. Don't I thought.
Copper, you came through and you crushed it.
Yeah, I'm working on this. Some ideas floating.
Oh man, I try to add this new photo, 2 new photos, and I don't see it coming.
Oh man, did you know? I guess because I don't really keep up on Grammys and stuff. But I guess who's that lady who had a hit song like a decade ago, but then somehow she got back on stage? Billie Eilish, Billie Eilish, whatever. She was like, "Hey, you guys need to get off the Indian land." And I guess when she went home, the Indians whose land she was on wasn't happy about it. They were like, "Oh, so we can stay here now?" And she's like, "No, I said that on the stage, but I didn't really mean it."
No, get off other people's land.
Well, okay, that's the problem though. Billie Eilish got super popular when she was super young, so that's not good for your psyche.
Yeah, and that's another thing because there's a lot of cartoonish reconstruction
All child stars
of
are
time.
psychotic to a degree.
Because they're like, we're on stolen land. Listen, them natives, they weren't buddies with each other before we even got here. They were already
fucking each other. They were fucking each other up hardcore.
That's like the ones in what Geronimo and them. I guess they were like little dwarfin. No offense to any people part of that tribe here. Just describing from what I was told. I guess they were little short Indians, and they used to get whatever you want to call them. I'm calling them Indians. That's what I was told when I was a kid. Sorry if I'm wrong. Anyways, they were little guys, and they used to get fucked up. But I guess they were the first ones to understand how to ride a horse and shit. Because I guess the other natives just thought the horse was just good eating, and these guys were like, fuck yeah. And once they got control of that, they ended up becoming notoriously good horsemen. Like they would ride up lightning on people and fuck them up.
That's why they have the fucking jockeys that race horses. They're small too. You gotta be tiny.
And it's pretty interesting when you think about like in India, like can you imagine when someone's like, you see that animal the size of a tree? I'm gonna ride it.
That takes some balls, you gotta admit.
Because I just got a brand new dog, and fortunately, it's kind of a
7 times
dog.
my size, so I'm gonna ride.
Yeah, it's like that thing. It's like just falling off would fuck you up. And I seen when one of those things fuck up a rat because I thought it was gonna be a close fight because I thought rhinos are small and stocky. They have the horn. This might be a good fight. Nope, just fucking elephant just rested his 2 horns. It was done. There was no fight. I was like, ooh. Oh man, this is a true story in India. I guess something happened where somewhere this lady had pissed off this elephant. Then he stomped her to death, right? Then he appeared at her funeral like 3 hours away to re-stomp her.
He had that much of a grudge. He's like, fuck this.
Yeah, because elephants don't forget.
I'm gonna stomp her after. I'm gonna stomp her into hell. Okay, fuck her. She's already dead, but I'm gonna keep stomping.
Oh yeah, actually, I think that Elish, didn't she come from like Canada? I don't even think she's an American. So for someone to come here and then complain that we're on their, here's another thing. I don't know why Canada thinks they're better than us because they're on fucking Indian land too, but no one gives them shit.
Well, there's only 10 of them.
Well, that's probably because even the Indians were like, we don't really go up to that cold part.
No, it's too goddamn cold.
Yeah, if you look at the map of Canada, they basically most of what is Canada is just right there above the American border. They don't go too far into their own territory.
80% of the population is within 20 miles of the American border.
And that makes
80%
sense.
80% of the damn country.
I hope, well, there's not a lot of viewers right now, but no offense, we're the perfect nation, so of course you want to close this. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, and Canada's huge landmass wise, but there's nobody there.
Listen, man, listen.
Sparsely populated.
As much as I would love to say we're on stolen land, right? Who's to say that the people that we stole it from, and when I say we, I mean that is all of Americans that are here.
They all
because no
died
matter
from
what color or race you are, you're here on that stolen land. So shut the fuck up, okay? Doesn't matter what race we are, we're here on the stolen land, supposedly. But did those people, are they the real, true originators? Or did they take over this land from somebody else at some point? And then
Well, I think
those people had taken it over
it was
from
called
like
the Bering
somebody
Strait,
else.
and there was a land bridge at some point in which they think that people
I
came
mean, sure.
They came over from Russia to Canada.
But we keep finding out that like the land is older than what they say. People have been around for longer than what they say. You know what I mean? We keep finding older and older
And here's
civilizations.
another thing too. I mean, like in politics, people always will show off pictures of Indians and say something like, "We don't need immigration," yada yada yada. But realistically, if the Indians had immigration, they probably still have a country. Okay, smallpox killed them, alcohol killed them. If they regulated the shit coming into the country, they'd be fine. This is
Smallpox
why
took
we
out
invented
most
it,
of them.
to keep ourselves safe, because the previous tenants of the land didn't do it, and they're dead. So we have evolved like this. We don't have Ebola running around here, and considering how many wacky ass weapons are, here's the thing: we used to run around saying we don't need isolation. America does not have an immaculate history with all nations. So yeah, we need this. There's a lot of people, despite the fact we might think some of us are nice people, there's a lot of people on this marble that just don't like us. It's just how it is.
Copper, have you been to a play recently?
Why do I got makeup on stuff?
No. Just worried about your health. Don't go
I
into
did
any.
start-
What does that have to do with being a play?
Oh, player! I thought you said play like I was doing theater.
No, that's what I said. I did say play.
Yeah, we're right. We heard it right.
Well, actually, when I picked up my bike, we stopped by the old place we and him used to met when we were doing open mics. But they don't. Ever since COVID, they stopped doing open mics there. It's kind of weird. It was nice looking back at the old place. Well, see, he's still about open mics, and I'm trying to tell him like I think the world has changed, man. It's more about doing things on a show, building like a TV show on your phone, and then once you get popular, then maybe do a tour if you have an audience.
Be honest, yeah. So like, if you're going to clubs right now, the clubs aren't really promoting your show so much. And then they're gonna try to make like door deals and shit with you, right? And that's
Oh yeah,
door
back in
deals
the
are
day when they
good.
had a little band, they used to do a little pay to play sort of thing where they'd give you tickets and you'd have
Yeah.
to just go hustle your own money. And usually you probably couldn't, and you just beg people and you give them. You're like, here's a free ticket and I'll buy you a drink. Just maybe if I weasel enough people for free in here, someone will eventually give me money.
Well, that's when you need to make a deal with them to where like you can, hey, listen, you give me a certain drink to push, and then give me a certain amount of those sales, you know? Um, and you could do some shit like that with the people. But yeah, as far as like comedy's going right now, like if you don't have any kind of following, like man, good luck getting good money. Yeah, that's all I
Right.
got to say.
Because
Good luck getting
Jackson,
good
I
money.
heard the line to get in is pretty big because he was talking about like going to Texas and trying to get on Kill Tony, and I was just like, that's a long road trip to just get 2 minutes and fail. We're gonna have to come up with a lot of IRL spice to make that worth the venture.
Honestly, though, my Austin trip was pretty fucking awesome. I went to Sunset Strip, which is Red Band's club, several times. I went to Joe Rogan's club a couple times, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, you know
Kill
what?
Tony
Actually, it
went.
would make more sense because I'm in Illinois to go to. I think Chappelle's got a club in Ohio. I think it's probably closer.
Does he?
for him.
Wow,
Yeah, he bought up a whole town. That's not a joke. He actually has done that. He's lived there for like 20 years. Oh yeah, Chappelle. He's a savvy business guy. Don't let his "Hey, I'm Dave Chappelle" stuff fucking fool you.
Well, yeah, you watch his stand up, you know he's smart as fuck.
Yeah. Because I mean, he is kind of tapping into that storyteller preacher vibe more than saying a lot of the zingers he used to.
That's
but
part
I
of
don't
what
mind
makes
it.
him
I
good.
like
though.
George Carlin was similar to that.
That's part of what makes him good, though, is the storytelling vibe. Like he sucks you into whatever he's talking about, even if it's not funny. Sometimes he's just telling you a story, and it's
right.
really
And
good.
sometimes the absurdity is what makes it good.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong; he always has good comedy mixed in with it. But even if he was just telling you a story, I'd fucking listen, even if there's no humor involved.
Because people were crap on him for going to Saudi Arabia, right? Now, my thoughts on Saudi Arabia.
A lot of comedians got a lot of shit for that.
But the thing with Saudi Arabia, the way I view this is you cannot expect these people to jump into the things we're into overnight. You got to kind of olive branch it and slowly cultivate it. You know what I mean? You can't just be like, oh, we're WWE. Let's get the titties out and do a fucking,
yeah, right? Yeah. No, you're not wrong at all.
And here's another thing. You can hate their government, right? Let's say their government is horrible and they kill people and they kill reporters. That doesn't mean the average Joe does. Like, listen, you can hate
funny?
Trump.
Chappelle
Clinton,
calls that
Obama.
out. He's like, oh, because they killed one reporter. How many?
A lot of us
reporters has
citizens aren't
Israel
that
killed?
connected to our
That's
politics,
crazy.
and most people hate their politicians. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, it is. It's true. And for good reason, because most of the time power corrupts.
Right. I seen the Man of Steel. I know what you're talking about. Power corrupts.
It usually corrupts. It usually does. Usually.
I mean, there's a few exceptions to the rule here and there, I guess, but for the most part, it does. So there should be term limits.
Oh God, it's right. I was talking to my buddy Ann about that, where I was like last election, Biden and Trump were both 80. Now, in your real life, how many 80-year-olds do you get to help you with your phones or your technology? Or don't they seem mostly lost and/or in a human storage garage at that point?
For real, it's true. 100% true.
But yeah, because I was sitting there thinking this. I'm like, wait, they're both 85. At what point did he just retire? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, like, they're both wearing diapers at this point. Fuck them.
And it's like, and I mean, as far as politics go, I'm shocked that people are still like crapping on Trump nonstop, because I feel like when he's gone, since this is going to be like, if he goes for 28 and he could finagle this, I might just vote for the guy just because it would piss people off, and I think it's funny, which is not why you should vote, but it's why I would vote. But it's his last term. I feel like the Democrats, they're going to have nothing to talk about. All they do is talk about him. When he's gone, they're going to look stupid now because he's gone. They'll be like, sure, Trump.
Yeah, remember that last guy that was here?
No, it'll be that for 8 to 16 years down the line, we're still feeling the effects of what Trump did when he was in office. And that's why
you're actually right. They're going to be like, this guy did. I'm hoping actually, because I'm assuming Vance is going to be the Republican, but I'm hoping he picks Tulsi Gabbard just so the vice president debate, I can watch her old party try to reference the gone guy while talking to Lee that should have been their candidate last election. I'm like, that's good.
Yeah.
Comedy. I want to see that.
That's the thing. Trump has like a bunch of former Democrats in his cabinet.
Yeah, they're all former Democrats. That tells you what the Democrats have done when you look at the Republicans and go, wait a second, aren't those the Democrats?
Wait, they used to be, now they're not anymore. Yeah.
All right, not to be a pervert here, but I'm not gonna lie. Tulsi Gabbard, I'd make sweet love to that woman. That's the strong woman. There's even footage of her with a gun and shit. I was like, can you get a more strong female leader than this leader? But you picked Harris.
Exactly,
I would dominate the fuck out of her.
That glass ceiling. She would break through that glass ceiling.
Yes, you would. I like her little white hair.
I would dominate that ass.
Yeah, she's like Rogue from fucking X-Men. She's got that little strip of. Yep.
Okay, so I'm not the only one feeling this way.
Nope, you're in good company here. No, Tulsi Gabbard's a real one too. She doesn't give a fuck. She was a Democrat and she switched parties because she's like, this bullshit. And she didn't switch parties just willy-nilly either. You know what I mean? Like, she's just principled, which nobody is in politics anymore. I hate both parties, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Morgan. I was thinking the way he'd finagle it is that Vance would be the president and he would be the vice president. Trump.
Oh, they could do that. Trump could be vice president, yeah.
Trump could never be vice president, though. If you've ever heard him.
Well, he could if that's the only way that he could.
Legally, he could, but he wouldn't. He would never.
Right. And I mean, like I said, people hate him, but given our options, he was the best choice. Nobody was making statues and pictures of Harris anywhere across the planet. Like, between the two. And then the weird part here is, if you're going to insert a candidate, like, let's say you think our voters are very low IQ, we can't trust them. Let's pick our own person. Why the fuck would we pick this lady? She doesn't even know whether she's Indian or black.
Yeah,
Pick a side.
Kamala Harris was a fucking disaster from the
She's
start.
biracial,
The Democrats
guys. She's
had
biracial.
Well, yeah,
no
but she
choice.
wouldn't say that.
They had no
One,
chance.
she
They had
started
no
off as an
chance.
Indian, and then she started being like, I'm a black lady now, and then that's an insult to both people because it's like, come on, the internet's here. We can watch you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because another thing I like about Trump, other than like, I think the guy's funny, like intentionally funny, but you can watch him appear on like Letterman and Conan throughout like the 80s before he was president. So you can actually kind of witness his evolution before he even
Exactly.
gets to him.
He's been in the public spotlight for so long, you know who he is.
You know, because on Letterman, he was defending Mike Tyson after the rape charges, which no one would. And in this little clip, you could see Letterman goading Trump because he's like, "Oh, you're trying to run for office?" I was like, "Wow, that's such a nice little foreshadowing."
Well, that's why him and Dana White are such good friends, because back in the day when UFC was just kind of emerging, he was the only one that would sponsor, like, let them have their fights at his thing. And you know, Dana White don't give a fuck.
I can listen to Dana White a lot. Yeah, I guess I do like a good alpha male character that gives no fucks. They're just like, this is how I feel. Fucking saying it.
Exactly. No, and Dana White's been friends with him forever because of that, and he's super loyal, which I think is kind of a rare characteristic in people nowadays. And yeah, he stands by Trump 100% because of that.
Sounds mean spirited. You want a leader to be able to pick a side. You just can't talk in soup speak and be, you know what I mean? This is like, I don't know how you guys' families were. Like my mom to be the loving character to say all the happy shit, but my dad came home as the great authority figure. It's just how it is. The balance of power.
To a degree, yeah. I kind of see that. But that's why too with Trump, he fucking goes off because he doesn't give a shit, because he knows when he said I could shoot somebody on 6th Avenue in fucking New York and people still vote for me, it's crazy. And it's true. They will always go for people can sense realness. That's the thing. Whether you agree with him or don't, you know he's talking right. He's fucking shooting from the hip. He don't give a shit.
Right.
He's gonna say whatever he thinks.
Especially after he got shot in the ear, that's when it was like he won. Because if it was anyone else, like Harris and them, their whole campaign would be about gun control, crapping on Americans, and they would be crying after they got shot.
Yep.
And after that, not only did he get up and yell fight, but he didn't even shift his tone to act like anyone with a gun was a bad guy.
No, yeah, there's something too real about Trump to deny, and that's why people get pissed at him too, because they're like, fuck, we have nobody we can put up against him because everybody's going to be full of shit. Well, Kamala Harris wouldn't even go on Joe Rogan because
I
was
know,
too scared.
and that just seems like, because he's a big ass podcaster, almost like if you're the want to be the leader of the free world and you're afraid of a fucking stoner in a podcast, like how are you going to talk to fucking world leaders?
Exactly. I'm fucking dying right now. No, but you're dead on. That, like, for real, you can't sit down for a 3-hour podcast. Fuck off. We can't.
And even
trust
more
you.
crazy is if you follow her numbers. I think one of the podcasts she did go on, she spent like $1 billion to make a fake set of theirs so that they can contain the person
Her campaign
in her
still
private
owes like
environment,
20 million.
so she can control the podcaster. Like, can you imagine that you're so shitty that you need to pay $1,000 to fabricate the entire set of this person's show so that you can control them? That's
the beauty of podcasts too, is that they're more real than mainstream media, and so, like, I mean, everybody's shifting away from it.
Yeah, do they still make reality shows? Because I feel like now that you can really watch a real person destroy themselves in film without the editing, I feel like that old format would just be gone now.
Oh yeah, I can't believe it's still around, to be honest, and I think it's dying off every fucking year. Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, they get less views per week than one episode of most major podcasts. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because I don't even think I've watched regular TV since my mom passed away, and when she was around,
I
only
haven't
watched it at
in
her
years.
house.
But that's the thing. Like, this is the newest form of media that's actually very impactful, and for Kamala not to go on every fucking podcast she could get her fucking dirty ass campaign into was such a mistake.
Oh yeah, it definitely seems like some of her colleagues could have helped her out. But then even the Biden thing was a little. I thought Biden was too old when he first won. I was like,
oh,
I assumed that I got people hated Trump, but I was like, I see what's happening. Biden's probably going to die midterm because he's fucking old, and then we'll get our first lady president. This is what's going to happen.
Yeah,
But then when he ran the second time, I'm like, are you for fucking real? This guy, he's not even like George Bush would have some gaps, but at least he could kind of laugh because he still seemed kind of there and had some wit. This guy, I'm like, who's backing this? Like, what are you guys doing?
The Epstein files state that he died in 2019 or something. Like, it's not even the real Biden. And immediately after he was out of office, he had some kind of cancer. Like,
right. And then if you want to judge a man by their kids and family, let's face it, Biden's kid is not that great of a person to say it.
I think he should run for president. I fucking love Hunter
man,
Biden.
I guess he would quote sell paintings. I guess that's how he's money laundering, but like,
that art in general, the art market in general is fucking just money laundering. You get people paying fucking tens of millions of dollars for a painting that like my fucking 10-year-old could do. Yep, that's money laundering at its finest. But it's art, so you just don't understand. No, we all understand. We can see it. It looks like shit.
Oh man, there's gonna be. You're a young buck. This probably isn't important to you. There's gonna be a new Masters of the Universe film. That's called He-Man.
I know. I saw.
But you know what's sad about it is I saw the trailer and I saw like 5 AI trailers and I thought, why does the real film look like crap next to all these fake things?
Yeah, right. That's crazy, dude. The whole movie industry is going to be just in the shit tank in the next year or two because AI is so much better than what they can produce for hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I mean,
I can do this on my iPhone, and you're doing this for how many millions? I can do it for free.
Yeah, it's like some of it. That's even like, I mean, I should be excited about Avengers Doomsday, but I'm not remote. I see it as Avengers fight scenes for YouTube. I don't know if I'll ever see the film, but I'm sure I'll see a few of the quote good scenes.
There's many good like Star Wars fucking AI videos that I've seen.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. AI. Like, there's one of just the Hoth battle, but it's like humanizing like the Empire. They're taking their helmets off, and you feel for them. They even got the music and shit, and you're like, why don't they make this?
You got to humanize them. That's the thing. If you can make somebody relatable in some aspect, fuck. But yeah, you're like rooting for the Empire in some of these videos.
Oh man, I seen one I seen a few making the Empire good, and it's like, I guess it's because you're so used to them as the bad guys. So when you watch these ones that give them like,
that's the narrative. That's
very intriguing.
You can change the narrative. That's the thing.
Because I seen a spoof, and it was like, what if CNN was reporting the Empire, and they're talking about how like the Death Star is meant to be free housing, and then
free housing.
Yeah, it's beautiful because then it's Yoda train, not Yoda. Luke's training with Yoda, and he's like, I want to be a terrorist now.
That's kind of
a terrorist you will be. You know, another thing, speaking of Star Wars, you should know this, you're a lazy Jedi. Why is the Anakin lightsaber not fucking red yet? And why does it get handed down like it's a good thing? Because that thing murdered lots of children. It murdered Tusken Raider women, Tusken babies, Tusken children. They murdered Jedi children. And then instead of giving him the green lightsaber, he's still carrying around the murder sword.
Yeah, no, that's a valid point. That's a valid fucking point, dude. It's so many things.
I mean, no wonder Luke went mad. It's like you're carrying a fucking the glowing light stick of abortions with you, and that's another thing I was wondering. When did his, because Ben's like, your father wanted you to have this when he was murdering the first batch of kids or the second batch of kids? At what point between his child murder did he say, hey, can you give this to my kid and tell him that I murdered a few dozen schools of children with it? I want to live in my footsteps.
That's such a valid point. Like, hey, when I'm done murdering all these kids, we hand this down to my kid.
Right? And that'd be more funny because I didn't watch all the Acolyte, but I guess there's a scene where she does something and her sword turns red. This is what triggered that thought to me, because I thought, The fuck's your sword turning red? You didn't kill any children with it.
Well, and they can't change colors once the kyber crystal is what dictates the color. So you can't even change it mid. You have to really commit to that decision when you build your lightsaber.
Right. I'm committed to this.
All right,
Sorry
well, we
to hear
gotta
that,
shut this down.
AMC.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Right, what would that be
Fine,
called?
all right.
Drama farming. Mr. Kane is hating on poor AMC's kingdom. Cheers, thanks for coming by,
American
What up,
Movie
AMC Kingdom?
Channel.
Good to see you, bro.
Hit like.
All right, Shaman. Say your catchphrase.
Oh, what up, Genocidal? We got Genocidal. Oh, we got a little bomb here. We got Dave Brown. What's going on? Harley Ray.
What? We got all these people coming in?
Right, we got a rating spike, and you said the show was ending 10 minutes ago.
Well, we're going to keep it around for another 5 minutes then. God damn.
Yeah, 52 and it's 55. So yeah, it was 3 minutes ago.
Oh, you guys had two separate chats? Because I don't see Mr. Brown in the chat I'm looking at.
It looks like Bongs is probably still.
Oh yeah, he's probably
showing
streaming
us. Yeah. Yep, Bongs
Dave.
is dual
Yep.
streaming us.
Dave Brown's over there. What up, Dave Brown? Bourbon Hunter. I like that. I know I've seen your name a million times, but I never registered it.
Right.
Yeah, really, there hasn't been live lately, right?
Who hasn't been live?
Browning.
What up?
You know what I think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see if I can buy a new sound card and see if I can use the same cheap ass mic and shit. And if that works, then I'm
Don't
good.
even waste your money on the sound card. Just get a better microphone, Shaman.
No, but the sound card would be fun, so I can do sound effects.
Yeah, maybe. Might work.
So I have the buttons. So I'm gonna have more than just like the ha gay and shit like that, and then I can have the buttons right there on the thing, and then I can turn up the gain. Well, I guess I could do that with digital stuff too, though.
AMC. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Superstar.
Well, Lincoln's not so bad. You don't need to report him.
I always have a good time over there.
I do too.
Who's reporting Lincoln?
Right. I just try not to engage with people that start being emotional towards each other. This is not my jam. So like feelings based, that's usually when I dip off and come back. If I wanted feelings, I'd have a girlfriend.
But if I wanted feelings.
Just remember, do it on a separate account, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You know what? 7 years ago, you had a girlfriend. I bet.
Man, it's probably been longer than that, but I'm not sad about it one fucking bit. There's a Bob Marley song, No Woman, No Problem.
No woman, no cry.
It's a good song.
I remember when they used to say. That's a damn good song, man. Remember when we used to play reggae in the background here and shit like that? That was really good old days.
Yeah, we did actually. I remember that. Yeah.
And that's another reason I need to get a better mic is because you guys need to hear my bong hits.
Oh yeah. Your bong hits used to be legendary. Hits from the bong.
Hits from the
bong. Let's go.
Let's get high and have fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's Lords of Acid.
Oh, I remember them. Last week we played Show Me Your Pussy.
Yeah, see, that's the song everyone knows.
What?
Yeah, how funny is it that Lords of Acid come up again, you know?
And then when I hear that song, it always brings me back to the Rammstein song "Pussy," and that song's so bad because Rammstein is terrible when they speak in English. It's just, I mean, it's funny. It's terrible, therefore it's funny, but it's bad.
Yeah, so are Shaman and I. That's why our show doesn't get much traction.
You got a pussy. I have a ditka. What's the problem? Let's do it quick. Those are actual lyrics too.
I'm installing voice mod right now, and I believe we're done.
No, actually, I'm not drunk today. Friday, I have things to do tomorrow, but
No.
hopefully Saturday night I can make up for that.
That
Got double time.
Shaman, say your catchphrase.
Hold on 1 second. All right, I guess I'll say it. I'm downloading an update for this thing, so it'll be done in a second. But fuck it, right?
Wait, what are you
All
downloading?
right, well, a digital soundboard and seeing how that works.
Oh, okay. Well, we can try it out next stream.
Yeah.
Holy
Yeah, we
shit.
can.
My water softener just kicked in. It sounds like a fucking spaceship.
Who? What? What up? 2 with fries? I'm gonna guess Copper isn't drunk yet. Nope.
Nope. He's behaving himself.
All right, guys. I guess it's the end of the night. It's 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think it's standard. Could be daylight. I don't know. I mean, whatever. Just remember to be safe, and no matter what, just take it in the